Inherits one on, 2 outs here in the 5th inning. In the pitch by the big right-hander. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw across in plenty of time. We go to the 6th, and the Cardinals now lead 3-0.
Cardinal fans, this is Rick Horton inviting you to visit my friends at the home of Bud, the Budweiser Brewery Experience. Since 1852, it's been the original local St. Louis brewery. There you can take a free brewery tour, see the beer museum, visit the gift shop, and get your picture taken with a world-famous Budweiser Clydesdale. Find us at BudweiserTours.com and experience the home of Bud, where beer and friends are made.
Hello, I'm John Rooney. From a high-rise overlooking home plate to a home on the lake, if you have a home in Missouri, Farm Bureau Insurance is for you. Whether it's a farm, ranch, rental, remodel, vacation, or income property, Missouri Farm Bureau offers broad coverage and flexibility to insure your home and that everything in it is protected. Because it's your home, and like Missouri, there's no place like it. Wherever you live, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you. To find an agent near you, visit MOFB.com.
Hi, I'm Matt Carpenter. And I'm Adam Wainwright. We hope you'll join us this season by making your Homers for Health pledge for Cardinal Glennon kids.
Don't forget K's for Kids. Man, us pitchers are always forgotten about.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You can pledge for every home run hit by a St. Louis Cardinal this season.
Or every strikeout thrown by a Cardinal pitcher, like me. I'm a pitcher, Matt. And K's for Kids, co-chairman, remember?
I got it. Pitchers are awesome. I love pitchers.
Make your pledge today at Glennon.org. Presented by Heartland Coca-Cola.
I'm Terry Crouppen. I was born and raised in St. Louis. I've been a Cardinal fan for more than 60 years. I'm proud to announce that my law firm, Brown & Crouppen, has become one of the newest sponsors of our hometown Cardinals. So on behalf of Brown & Crouppen and millions of fans everywhere, Cardinals, you know what to do. You know what we want. We want to see you guys playing in October. Go Cards!
Choosing a lawyer is important and shouldn't be based solely on advertising.
This copyrighted broadcast presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC, that may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to you by Brown & Crouppen, a great law firm. Well, the Cardinals have a new pitcher. It's John Briba, and he'll take over the pitching duties. Lance Lynn went 5 innings, gave no runs, 3 hits, struck out 8, and walked 4. So he gives way to the bullpen, and 4 big innings to go. It is 3-0 Cards, 3-5-0 Redbirds, 0-3-0 for the Brewers. This is the first game of a doubleheader. Leading it off is Lewis Brinson, their rookie center fielder. And the first pitch by the Cardinal rookies outside, ball 1. Reba comes into the game, no wins, no losses, no saves. This is his 6th outing of the year. He delivers. And a swing and a miss. 1-1. Big crowd. Pretty darn good crowd for a makeup game. And they brought their suntan oil to the game. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good sinking fastball for strike 1, and that was a good changeup. 1-2 count.
John Briba in relief of Lance Lynn. Lynn stands a chance to pick up his 10th victory. Here's a ground ball to the second baseman. That takes care of Brinson. We owe you a station break. The 10th victory against Milwaukee came in 9-3. This is the Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on ESPN Radio 93.5 WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. Brought to you by Kramer Siding and Window. Quality since 1955. Visit them at kramersiding.com.
Here is another right-handed batter, and that's a swing and a fly ball down the right field line. It goes into the seats and out of play off the bat of Bandy. He's their catcher, and he's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Lynn struck out 8 in his 5 innings, walked 4. Shut him out on just 3 base hits. He's the pitcher of record at this moment. And another pitch by John Breba, the Cardinal right-hander. Swinging a foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Cardinal bullpen stays ready out there. Nobody throwing, but a lot of guys exercising. 0-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball foul into the deck just below us and off to the right. And then a souvenir for one of the folks here. So somebody left their car running today, huh?
Wonder who that was.
I don't know. Well, I'm going to get the keys. Here's the pitch. Swinging another tap foul. Well, we know it works.
Car was on. Car was running, lights on.
Oh, that's an old trick there. Whoever has their car still running and the lights are on. How fast was it running? Here is the 0-2 pitch from Breba. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. And he's out at first base, 2 away. So Breba's come in, and he's retired his first 2, and it brings in Nick Franklin, now the left fielder. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out, and he's struck out. Franklin's a left-handed batter. He has a homer, 8 RBIs, and he started the day batting $188. He's got a box of watches that weigh more than that. Here's a long fly ball into right field, but there's Martinez. He has it. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals lead the Milwaukee Brewers 3-0.
Ballpark Village is the proud host of the official away game watch parties for the St. Louis Cardinals. That means even when the team is away, fans can join a sea of red. Each away game watch party features 500 premium giveaway items and an unparalleled experience with world-class audio-video presentation. On select dates, fans can even watch with Fredbird, the Busch Stadium organist, and more. It's officially the best watch party in St. Louis. For details or a list of away watch party dates, visit stlballparkvillage.com/entertainment.
Keep your eye on the ball, sweetie.
Hey, do you think the kids would want apple or orange juice after the game?
Why are you looking at juices on your phone?
I'm ordering online delivery from Schnucks.
Schnucks delivers?
They do now. I go online, pick out what I want, and they do the shopping for me.
Wow, that's so easy.
Plus, Schnucks delivers anywhere. At home, at work, even at the Little League field. So we don't have to miss a thing.
Schnucks now delivers fresh groceries and can be at your door in as little as 1 hour. You order, we shop, we deliver. Sign up at schnucksdelivers.com.
This is Rick Horton. No matter what life throws at you, you need options. After all, a good pitcher doesn't just throw fastballs. For 25 years, Vitae Foundation has effectively used media and research-based messaging to help women find options when faced with an unexpected pregnancy. Healthy options and caring support. What women deserve when life throws them a curveball. Vitae Foundation, a real game changer. Learn more at adsforlife.org.
Grandpa, what's a sacrifice fly?
Well, it's when a batter hits a fly ball to drive in a run. He gives himself up.
He gives himself up for his friend?
Well, yes.
Grandpa?
Yeah?
I want to be a Cardinal when I grow up.
The minute your grandson became a Cardinals fan. Marriott St. Louis Grand. Best place to take in the boys of summer. Book this minute at MarriottStLouisGrand.com to get great deals on tickets and to be steps away from Busch Stadium. Let's play ball.
The Milwaukee Brewers make a double switch. They bring in Peralta, who's won 5 and lost 4. And they put Santana in right field. Perez goes to left. Cardinals lead it 3-0. And it will be Jerko, Molina, Wong, if anyone gets on, Martinez. And Mr. Peralta has won 5, lost 4. This is his 16th outing of the year, no saves. And he's pitched 50 2/3 innings, giving up 57 hits. Say on Saturday, June the 24th, 30,000 fans 16 and older will receive a Bob Gibson bobblehead. It's commemorating the final out of the 1967 World Series. It's courtesy of AT&T. But wait, this is only part of the bobblehead series. Collect part 2 on July the 8th. You'll get your tickets at cardinals.com/promotions. That's Saturday, June the 24th. And the 1-0 pitch for Jerko from Willie Peralta. Half swing and a strike call, 1-1. Jerko came in hitting .307. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to short and a fly ball to center field. And here's the 1-1 pitch to the Cardinal third baseman. Swing and a miss on a cutter. 1-2. Looks like John Breba's going to go back out to the mound and pitch the 7th inning. It's 3-0 Cardinals here in the 6th. Jerko leads it off. Then he looks at it way outside and in the dirt. And that'll leave him the count at 2-2. They're very deep for Jerko, and they give him a lot of left center. Here's Peralta's pitch. It's in the dirt outside. It's 3-2 now. A 3-run 5th inning for the Cardinals has them on top here, 3-0 in the 6th inning with Molina on deck. Jerko has run the count full. And here comes a 3-2 pitch from Willie Peralta. Headed home. Outside, he walked him. So, Hughes got the final out of the 5th inning. Now it's Peralta here in the 6th, and he walks his first man.
Managers always like to see that, don't they?
Only thing worse than that is they go to the mound, and then before they can get back into the dugout, somebody gives up a home run. The pitch, swinging a ground ball, base hit to left field. So Yachty's back. He gets his first hit for the Cardinals. That's their 6th. Brings in Colton Wong. Wong has grounded out both times to the plate, but Willie Peralta is in a tough spot here. Cardinals would love to add to their 3-0 lead, and they have a good chance. Long look, and Willie has his sign. Peralta comes to the set position. And here's the pitch. In the dirt. A heck of a save by the catcher.
98-mile-an-hour fastball that bounced about 2 inches before Bandy backhanded the pitch. That was well done. Well, a little farther out in front. It looked so quick to the plate, and Bandy blocked our view of it, but quick. Hands saved. Runners at second and third base.
Double play still in order. Here's the pitch to Colton Wong from Willie Peralta. Swing and a foul. It's 1-1. 3-0 Cardinals with the first 2 to reach here in the 6th inning. Jerko's at second. Molina's on at first. And Colton Wong at the plate, and the pitch to him. Over but low, ball 2. Chris Ravy will have our first post-game show. Then we'll have a doubleheader. Second game for you with Jimmy Nelson going against Marco Gonzalez. Willie Peralta, long look to get his sign, has the one he wants now. Sets himself in the 2-1 delivery. Swinging a foul past first base. So it's an even count of 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, no one out. 6th inning, Cardinals lead 3-0. They've out-hit the Brewers 6-3. And the Cardinals start somebody throwing in their bullpen.
That's Matt Bowman.
Here's the pitch to Wong. Swing and a foul. Boy, did he have a good pitch to hit there. Right up in his eyes, but he fouled it back. You'll really have to bear down now. You don't get too many of those babies.
Peralta, 4-12 lifetime against the Cardinals.
And 5-4 on the season. Sets himself, checks and pitches. Swinging a line drive into the right field corner. It is fair. Takes a bounce, goes off the wall. 1 run in, and the other man goes to third on an RBI double by Colton Wong. He continues his fine hitting. And to score easily, Jerko. And still no one out for Jose Martinez, who got the scoring started today with a home run in the 5th inning. He bats again here in the 6th.
And Jose doesn't mind a hard thrower at all. He can hit a fastball. But he waited for a breaking pitch, an off-speed pitch, and hit it out of here right center the last time up.
Yeah, they were feeding him a steady diet of breaking balls before he caught that one. Catcher went to the mound, and now Bandy's back behind home plate. Still runners at second and third. The infielders are in halfway. So we'll wait to see how Yachty wants to run the bases at third. Here's the pitch for Jose Martinez. Strike on the outside corner. Willie Peralta, in relief of Hughes, who took over for Suter. Cardinals lead 4-0, have second and third occupied, and no one out here in the 6th inning. The pitch to Martinez, headed home. Swinging a foul out of play right side. Into the seats and a souvenir for one of the paying customers.
I just have this feeling Jose Martinez wants to be Mike Claiborne's guest on the Star of the Game.
Good. Hope he hits his second home run of the game here. That'll get him on.
And Chad Huffman made a pretty good bid with that triple in a run scored.
Right. Here's the delivery. Swinging a high fly ball to left field. But it's going to get the run home. The catch is made. The tag is made. The throw is made. It is way high, and Yachty's in safely. And Wong stays at second base. You can see that rainbow, but he stayed at second base and didn't try to get to third. So I call that a base running mistake. But Martinez gets the run home with a sacrifice fly.
We're looking at the replay right now. Hernan Perez, he launched that one over the third baseman, Travis Shaw. Took a high bounce. Molina was already across the plate when Bandy tagged him.
And that was a rainbow throw from the left fielder, Perez. So it's now Garcia, the man at second base. Still only one out. The Cardinals now lead it 5-0. So Perez has come in with a can of kerosene. Here's a pitch upstairs.
Well, 5-0 game. That fountain drink for 50 cents would taste mighty nice tomorrow.
Garcia will have something to say about that. He's at the plate now with the man at second. Still only one out.
So that's just one run away from on the run.
And Stephen Piscotty is the on-deck batter. With a left-hander throwing in the Cardinal bullpen, Tyler Lyons. So we have a lot of action for you here in the 6th inning. Garcia trying to make it 6-0 or 7-0. He's looking for his second homer of the year. Left-handed batters deep in the box, holds it down on the end. He's set, so is Willie Peralta. And the pitch to Garcia. Change up and a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. Piscotty, the on-deck man. 6th inning action. Man at second, one out, 1-1 pitch to Greg Garcia. It's a changeup. It's outside, it's high, and it's ball 2, 2-1. Peralta relieved in the 6th inning here. He walked the leadoff man, then a single, a double, and now a sacrifice fly. He's been touched for 2 runs, and the Cardinals have increased their lead to 5-0. Here's a foul into the seats and a souvenir for one of the folks. Jimmy Nelson, 4-3 against Marco Gonzalez, who makes his 2017 debut here in the second game as the Cardinal starter, just called up from Memphis, Tennessee. And a new baseball to the mound where Willie Peralta stands. Has it. Has his sign, and he comes to the belt. Now he pitches. Inside. 3-2 count. With Stephen Piscotty waiting to hit next.
Well, I think about that play that Greg Garcia made on Nick Franklin for the last out of the second. That's already a big contribution in this game.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. Here is a fastball outside. He walks him, so Piscotty's going to get a chance with first and second occupied. Second walk by Willie. And it is Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
So Brivia won inning. He set him down in order.
Kenny Logan's Danger Zone, the walk-up song for Stephen Piscotty. Let's see if he's top gun right here.
And the pitch to him from Willie Peralta with runners at first and second. Only one out. It's headed home now. Outside and high for a ball. Peralta is really struggling. He's 1-5. He's lost 4. This is his 16th appearance of the year. Seven of those out of the bullpen. He's ready. So is Piscotty. And the 1-0 pitch. Cardinal pinch hitter. Half swing and he holds up. The pitch is high and it's 2-0. Well, they had one successful pinch hitter today. Chad Huffman with a triple to score in the 5th inning. It's his first triple in over 2 years. And another one for Stephen Piscotty. It's an off-speed pitch and a strike called on the outside corner, 2-1. First and second, only one out. It is Long at second base. Garcia at first, and the pitch to Stephen Piscotty. It's a foul out of play down the right side, and it takes a bounce and goes into the seats and out of play. And that'll leave in the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cardinals with a chance to win this one. Take the doubleheader sweep and really make a chance for some movement in Central Division. Peralta with another baseball. Gets another sign. Has the one he wants. And a 2-2 pitch will come for Stephen Piscotti with 2 on and only 1 out. Here it is. Outside. Full count. I don't think they'll start the runners, but we'll keep an eye on them for you. 2 hits in the inning. 2 walks, 2 runs. And a sacrifice fly. Here's the payoff 3-2 pitch. Swinging a foul right side. Souvenir time for one of the folks in the shade over there. Now it bounces back into the sun. Sunlight, anyway.
Peralta is making his 8th appearance out of the bullpen. 1-2 with an ERA about 9. 11 innings. He's given up 12 earned runs, 14 hits with 9 walks.
And he has a 3-2 pitch for Mr. Piscotti. Swinging another foul. Where are you going to be on the solar eclipse? It's fun about 200, 300 years ago when they used to have those solar eclipses and nobody knew about it. Especially the American Indians. They had to be sitting around the campfire. Here is the 3-2 delivery. Stephen Piscotti. The runners have not shown any signs of moving. Crowd gets into it now. And a time called as Peralta wants a new sign. He gets it. Now we're set. 3-2 delivery. Piscotti. Swinging him as struck him out. Now we have the leadoff man, Matt Carpenter. Tyler Lyons, Cardinal pitcher in the bullpen. Here comes their pitching coach to the mound. As Matt Carpenter's at the plate. Carpenter, an RBI double, and he scored his last time up. He's 1 for 3.
And Tally Feliz warms up in the bullpen for Milwaukee.
He's just starting to throw now. Feliz. And the home plate umpire goes to the mound to break up that conversation. And then when he comes back behind home plate, he gets a new supply of baseballs and a nice cold drink.
And that's very much appreciated on this 100-degree plus heat index for June 13th, 2017 in St. Louis, Missouri.
All right. First and second. 2 down for Matt Carpenter. And it's a 3-2 pitch, right? Here's the first pitch to him. Outside, ball 1.
I'm telling you, he's just put up 3-2 up there.
Let it go, huh?
He's not afraid with 2 strikes. No. Never has been.
Here comes number 2 for the Cardinal leadoff hitter. And he takes a changeup blow. It's ball 2, 2-0. Fowler's the on-deck man. Cardinals scored 3 in the 5th, 2 more here in the 6th, and they have 2 runners on and 2 outs, first and second. And Matt Carpenter waiting for the 2-0 pitch. Here it is. He takes it low, ball 3. Do you turn him loose 3-0? I would.
Oh, yeah. 5-0 ball game. He has a double and an RBI in 3 trips to the plate today, and that's his 8th double to go along with a triple and 11 home runs.
And 33 runs batted in. He's set. Peralta's 3-0 pitch. It's coming. Strike right down central. long look as this crowd enjoying the sunshine and the 5-0 Cardinal lead. They've scored 5 times on 7 hits. Carpenter, a chance to add to that, and here's the delivery. Walks it. Bases loaded. Let's take a station break. This is the Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on ESPN Radio 93.5 WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. Brought to you by Kramer Siding and Window. Quality since 1955. Visit them at kramersiding.com.
So the bases are loaded now as Peralta's walked the bases loaded. He's walked 3. He's given 2 hits here. And with the bases loaded and 2 down, he faces his 8th man in the inning. It is Dexter Fowler, and Fowler will turn around and bat from the left side. Bases loaded, 2 down. Peralta gets his sign, and he works it into Dexter Fowler. Swinging a fly ball into left field. Back is the left fielder, Perez. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. Cardinals score 2 more. And as we go to the 7th inning, John Rooney's going to tell you about it. The Redbirds are on top 5-0.
328-24-24. Tapman's Towing. 24 hours every day. Tapman's Towing. 328-24-24. Tapman's Towing. 328-24-24. Tapman's Towing. 24 hours every day. Tapman's Towing. We're hooked on you. Tapman's Towing.
Hello, this is Shane Colt from Country Arbors Nursery. It's summertime, and that means Country Arbors is freshly stocked with new perennials, annuals, trees, and shrubs. A time when other places are emptying their shelves, we continue to bring in new product we've grown in our greenhouses and the best growers in the country. But we also have to make room, so we're having a big sale. All our annuals and tropicals are 20% off. All begonias, petunias, zinnias, mandevilla, and more are all 20% off. And our trees, they're all 10% off, 20% if you buy 3 or more. And on super sales, our favorite crab, Royal Raindrops. It's 25% off. So come out to Country Arbors Nursery or visit our new website at countryarbors.com for more information and directions.
Hi, it's Corey with Max Twin City Recycling. We pride ourselves on giving the area an outlet to recycle and get paid for their unwanted metals. We're taking our community focus a step further with our Recycling for a Cause program. Each month, Max Twin City will choose a different local charity to feature in an effort to raise money for those causes. Visit maxrecycling.com for a complete list of program details.
Tolono Fun Day has a great parade that steps off at 11 a.m. on June 24th, going from East Side to West Side Park. Brought to you by Brian's Buildings in Tolono. Saturday, June 24th features 3 local bands with music between 4 and 10. The Boom Boom Boys with their fireworks show spectacular. Don't forget the Tolono Twilight Track Friday after 6 on June 23rd, thanks to Busey Bank in Tolono. And then see the free movie Moana. Support Tolono Fun Day by getting your golf cart raffle ticket before they run out from Battery Specialist Plus Golf Cars. Details on Facebook, just search Tolono Fun Day.
Boy, what a great day for Ted Drew's, open on Chippewa and on Grand. Just stop by, take a look at the big board, get all of your favorite flavors mixed in with Ted's delicious frozen custard. Don't worry if they have a long line there. That line moves quickly, and it's well worth the wait. 6726 Chippewa and on Grand. Ted Drew's frozen custard. Ted says it really is good, guys and gals. We're in the 7th inning. The Brewers bat facing Tyler Lyons. A 5-0 lead for the Cardinals, who have out-hit the Brewers 7-3. This is a Brewers team without Jonathan Villar, without Ryan Braun. The pitch, right there, a strike called. The right-handed batting, Orlando Arcia. Arcia is batting .260, 4 homers, 19 runs batted in. He takes a curveball that hangs high from Tyler Lyons. For Lyons, appearance number 10, 0-0 with a 5.4 ERA. 6 earned runs, 8 hits over 10 innings. High leg kick, the pitch, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The former Oklahoma State Cowboys giving up a homer, hit 2 batters. 5 walks, 8 strikeouts. An opponent's batting average of .222. Lyons pitches, and there's a foul ball back to the screen. The Cardinals picked up 3 in the 5th inning. beginning with a home run by Jose Martinez. Then with 2 outs, a pinch triple by Chad Huffman. He broke an 0 for 9 and went all the way back to 2010 when he played with the New York Yankees. The pitch, swing and a miss. Lyons strikes out Arcia. 1 down, and here's the right fielder, Domingo Santana. Santana came in as part of a double switch. Dick Franklin left the game, and the pitcher spot is number 7 now. Hernan Perez moved from right to left field with Santana playing right. The pitch by Lyons. Santana swings and misses a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Tyler had his season cut short last year with knee problems. The 0-1 pitch bounces, and that goes off Yadi's mitt into fair play. New ball thrown to the mound by Las Diaz. Boy, a long day behind the plate today for the home plate umpire, Las Diaz. The catchers, Jet Bandy and Yadier Molina. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on base, 1 out in the 7th. The pitch. High and outside. 2-1 the count on 9th place hitter, Domingo Santana, with Eric Sogard on deck. Here's the windup, the high leg kick, the pitch. Breaking ball down and in. 3 balls and a strike. Last year, the Cardinals won 13 of 19 games against the Brewers. And so far this season, the Cardinals are 4-3. Here's a swing and a fly ball, right center field. Dexter Fowler has it measured and puts it away. 2 outs. We go to the top of the order for Sogard. Our featured station on the Cardinals Network today is KSIS in Sedalia, Missouri. That's Kim Anderson country here in the Show Me State. Here's the windup by Lyons and the pitch to Eric Sogard. Curveball, strike called. Lefty against lefty here. Well, the Cardinals went 3-1 in Milwaukee. Now the pitch, and that's taken for a strike. And then they went 1-2 against the Brewers here, losing May 1st, a 7-5 game in 10 innings. And Carlos Martinez beat Willie Peralta. Trevor Rosenthal got the save in a 2-1 game on May 2nd. Here's a pop-up behind home plate, and that goes over the screen, out of play. The game on May 3rd was postponed because of rain, and that's the one we're playing today. This is the makeup for the rain out on May 3rd. And then Milwaukee won a 5-4 game on May the 4th. Taking what turned out to be a 3-game series, the Brewers won 2 out of 3. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Eric Sogard swings and fouls it out of play. More baseballs out to the home plate umpire, Las Diaz. On deck for the Brewers, Eric Thames. Thames has gone 0 for 1, a strikeout and 2 walks. The pitch to Sogard, a swing, and there's a hit to right center field. He's on base for the 3rd time with a walk and 2 singles. Sogard broke an 0 for 15 with his base hit in the 5th. Now Thames comes up. The strong left-handed batter. 1 hit in his last 13 at-bats. On base twice today with walks. Lance Lynn is the pitcher of record on the upside, and Brent Suter on the downside. Thames hits it hard up the middle. Backhanded by Wong. Flips to second, and Garcia, his teammate at the University of Hawaii, is there to take in the toss. And Eric Sogard is down 4-6 coming down to second base. Nicely done by the Cardinals' middle infield, Wong and Garcia. And we're headed to the 7th inning stretch. And the Cardinals are leading this one as we go to the 7th inning stretch, brought to you by White Castle. Root for their fiery new hot chicken slider. 5-0 Cardinals.
This is a Budweiser beer. Smooth, crisp, Beechwood aged beer. Brewed the hard way. No shortcuts. So when we wake up itching to prove the world wrong, this is the beer we'll drink. When we aren't afraid to fail, when we outwork and out-heart everyone, this is the beer we'll drink. We've got things to do. Great, big, amazing, life-changing things to do. Ambition in one hand, Budweiser in the other. So when that prototype finally works, when we stop calling our startup a startup because it's not a startup anymore, when we win championships, we're not supposed to win. When we say we're going to change the world and we actually change the world, this is the beer we'll drink. Budweiser. This is the beer we drank for the last 140 years, so it's going to be the beer we'll drink for 140 more. This Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Budweiser Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
This summer at Sonic, the Transform Your Summer Sweepstakes, where you could win prizes like a screening of Transformers The Last Night with 100 friends, or even a comeback. A Camaro. Okay, enough with the explosions. A Camaro. Thank you.
Enter the Transform Your Summer Sweepstakes with new color-changing slushes. And see Transformers The Last Night in theaters June 23rd. This is how you Sonic. No purchase necessary. Ends July 23rd, 18 and up, U.S. only. Void where prohibited. For rules and non-purchase entry info, visit sonicdriving.com/Transformers movie. Camaro is registered trademark of GM is not affiliated with this promotion.
That's one way to end up on injured reserve. So is falling off a ladder, lifting something heavy.
Ow! That's not good.
Or having an accident at work.
Uh-oh.
Athletico helps all kinds of people come back from injured reserve. Schedule a free injury screening at athletico.com and find out how physical therapy can decrease pain and discomfort, increase strength and mobility, and help you get back to doing the things you love to do. Athletico Physical Therapy. Better for everybody.
Tommy Pham takes a pitch for a ball outside. Willie Peralta comes out to open up the bottom of the seventh inning. Peralta peering in for the sign, swings into the windup. Here's the 1-0, and Pham looks at a strike. The seventh inning stretch was brought to you by White Castle. Root for their fiery new hot chicken slider. The pitch by Peralta. Pham is jammed and grounds it to the first baseman. Thames takes it to the bag, 3 unassisted. 1 gone in the seventh. The Cardinals announced prior to today's doubleheader they've recalled right-handed pitcher Sam Tuivailala from Memphis of AAA and named left-handed pitcher Marco Gonzalez as the team's 26th man for Game 2. Gonzalez is also being promoted from Memphis, is scheduled to start Game 2 tonight, his first appearance in the majors since 2015. The team also announced today that infielder Johnny Peralta has been given his unconditional release. Here's a foul ball by Jed Jerko. Jerko's the man who took over third base from Peralta. Johnny had to go on the DL after that trip to New York with upper respiratory problem. He was designated for assignment, and after the appropriate amount of time, the Cardinals gave Peralta his unconditional release. That was announced today. Gonzalez is 1-3 at 2.97 ERA in 6 games started between Memphis and High A Palm Beach. He started 1 game for the Class A Palm Beach team. And he'll be on the mound tonight against Jimmy Nelson, who comes in at 4-3. Cardinals lead 5-0 in the 7th today as Jerko takes a strike, 1-2. This summer, don't miss the Cardinals Alumni Kids Clinics presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. They're coming to a ball field near you, and these one-day clinics will teach boys and girls ages 7 to 13 baseball fundamentals. And former Cardinal greats are the instructors. Register your child now at cardinals.com/clinics. Coming up on the 15th, Baldwin Missouri Athletic Association for 7 to 13-year-olds. And on June the 20th, Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Shawnee Park Sports Complex, 7 to 13-year-olds. The pitch, fastball low and outside, 2-2 on Jerko. Scott Terry, Kyle McClellan, Bernard Gilkey, Danny Cox, Kerry Robinson, Kurt Ford, Mike Crudale, Neil Fiala, Tom Lawless, a lot more players listed as instructors. Here's a high pop-up back of the plate, and the catcher can't find it. No problem because the ball goes over the screen. Bandy shading his eyes, just lost sight of it. Cardinals.com/clinics. 2-2 on Jed Jerko. Jerko is 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He was the first man up against Willie Peralta in the 6th inning and drew a free pass. Peralta with his 46th pitch. Jerko takes low, 3-2.
How many pitches has he thrown? Holy mackerels.
That was a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. Pitch number 47 coming up. Peralta into the windup, the pitch. Jerko fouls it off. That goes into the Brewer dugout on the third base side. Jerko adjusting the batting helmet. And he walks back in. He doesn't put the right foot all the way to the back line. Jed's batting .304. The 3-2 pitch, a swing and a fly ball right field. There's a play for Domingo Santana. He makes a two-handed catch and almost lost that one in the sun. He has those designer sunglasses on. Yadier Molina singled and scored back in the 6th inning facing Peralta. Here's Yadi batting with 2 gone in the 7th. Molina is playing for the first time on the homestand. Eric Fryer caught Friday, Saturday, Sunday against the Phillies. The Redbirds are trying to win their 4th straight. Here's Peralta with the first pitch to Molina. Outside and low, backhanded by Jed Bandy. The Brewers have Thames at first, Eric Sogard at second. Orlando Arcia is their shortstop, with Travis Shaw playing third. Hernan Perez is in left, Domingo Santana in right. Check swing, knee-high strike anyway, 1-1 on Molina. Lewis Brinson is making the start in center field for the Brewers. He's shading Molina 2 steps toward right field. The 1-1 pitch. Yadier swings and misses. Perez, Shaw, and Brinson are coming up when the Brewers bat in the 8th inning. 5-0 Cardinals, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Molina swings and goes down on strikes. The strikeout is the 2nd in this relief outing for Willie Peralta. We're headed to the 8th inning with the Cardinals leading game 1 of the doubleheader, 5-0.
When your car breaks down, you realize just how much you need it. And when it breaks down, Beaumont Alignment Plus steps up. For routine maintenance like brakes, oil changes, tune-ups, batteries, and tires, you can count on Beaumont Alignment Plus. Bigger issues including alignment, suspension work, starters, alternators, transmission requires specialists. So get to know Beaumont Alignment Plus for your vehicle repairs. With locations on Bloomington Road and Dennison Drive in Champaign, you're never far from the help you need. It's good to know the quality service is still affordable at Beaumont Alignment Plus.
Hey, what are we doing for your birthday party this summer? Well, I was hoping to have a cookout like last summer. What? Don't you remember all those mosquito bites we got last year?
Good news, girls. Not only is Prairie View taking care of everyone's dandelions, now I'm going to take care of all their mosquitoes, too.
Yay!
Enjoy a bug-free summer. For all your mosquito control needs, call Lindy at Prairie View Landscaping and Turf Management at 355-9422. That's 355-9422 for mosquito control from Prairie View Landscaping.
Guidance, trust, protection, service. It's the mantra of GTPS Insurance. When you work with GTPS, you'll never have to call an 800 number in a different state. You deal with people who live and work in our community and know it's important to your business. GTPS is your local source for business insurance, property, general liability, workers' compensation, and group health insurance, and they'll work with you to formulate the best package for the needs of you and your business. Contact a GTPS insurance agent today at 359-9000 or visit online at gtpsinsurance.com.
Check out the new BMW of Champaign. It's not like the old Twin City. They have new on-site local ownership since 2013, along with a new state-of-the-art facility. With a Customer First Service Award winner for 2015, BMW of Champaign does business your way. Yes, they have tons of cars. Yes, they'll get you what you want. Yes, they discount, deal, and even pick up and deliver. So stop in, ask for Ben, and give BMW of Champaign a look. BMW of Champaign at the corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy.
On Tuesdays, the Cardinals have the Krispy Kreme dozen deal. If the Cardinals get 9 hits, you're invited into Krispy Kreme tomorrow to receive a dozen of their original glazed donuts for only $3.99. Stop by one of the 5 St. Louis area Krispy Kreme locations or their locations in Bloomington or Springfield, Illinois for this sensational deal. And the Cardinals are 2 hits away from the Krispy Kreme dozen deal in game 1 of the doubleheader. Tyler Lyons pitches and fires a strike. The leadoff batter for the Brewers is Hernan Perez. a single and 3 at-bats. He was up with the bases loaded, 1 out, but hit a fly ball too shallow to get a run in the 5th. And he tried to check his swing, but committed on a curveball down and in. And it's 0-2. Lyons throws a really hard breaking ball. Has nice late break and downward movement when that pitch is on for him. The pitch, outside. Tyler Lyons worked one hit 7th inning, gave up a single to Sogard with 2 outs. His pitch is swung on and off Tyler Lyons' glove to the shortstop, barehanded by Garcia, but he cannot throw out Hernan Perez. It goes as a base hit. Lyons reached out. Had he let the ball go, there was a chance for an out. But he slowed it down enough where Perez beat it out at first base. With the infield hit, the Brewers have the leadoff batter on base. For the first time since a walk to Shaw leading off the 4th. And here is Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 with a free pass. In the infield, a double play depth. Lyons pitches, a swing and a foul down the right field line. And how about a great deal on Cardinals tickets? Fill up at Phillips 66 with 8 gallons or more now until September 25th. Receive up to 50% off a pair of tickets to a Cardinals home game. For more information, visit cardinals.com/Phillips66. Lyons takes a long look to first base, and he brings it home. Here's a double play ball to Wong. Out at second. Garcia throws to first. Double play. 4-6-3. And $99.99 the Cardinals care from American Equity Mortgage. Boy, that was tailor-made. One hopper, hard hit to Wong. Wong and Garcia are quite smooth in the middle infield. As I mentioned, that tag team goes all the way back to the Hawaii Rainbows. Here's a pitch for a strike to right-handed batting Lewis Brinson.
Cardinals are catching this Brewers team at the right time, aren't they? They're down.
33-31 record, leading the division. The pitch, curveball, that's over. It's 0-2 on Brinson. The sidestep, the kick, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a foul tip. Yachty can't hang on. And we have our official ticket sold number. 40,083. So for a makeup of a rain-out game on a hot, sunny June afternoon, pretty good crowd here. Here's a broken bat looper towards center and a running catch by Colton Wong as he went about 10 to 12 feet out on the outfield grass. That takes care of Brinson, and that takes care of the Brewers in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The Cardinals are leading 5-0 over Milwaukee.
Got a question? Talk to our experts at StevieJay.com. Experts are ready to answer your questions for free. Looking for cool trends in clothing or gear as you support area teams? Game Day Spirit is the official fan store of the Fighting Illini. Landscaping tips are also available from Country Arbor's Nursery. New tile or soft surfaces in your home or business? Flooring Surfaces, where the world is at your feet. Experts are available now online at StevieJay.com.
Vapors e-cigs thinks it's time for you to take a permanent vacation from smoking. Take a permanent vacation away from cigarettes today. You'll smell better, you'll breathe better, and you'll feel better. Plus, you'll have more money than ever when you choose Vapors e-cigs. Come in today and taste the difference with a premium electronic vape. You can get started for less than a carton of cigarettes. So what are you waiting for? Stop by Vapors e-cigs today. Find them at Champaign across the street from Marketplace Mall at 2 West Main Street in Danville. And follow them on Facebook for great deal offers and giveaways.
Bunny's Tavern is your home for the 2017 Chicago Cubs. Nothing beats watching baseball over an ice-cold beer, so enjoy $14 mix-and-match domestic buckets and $6 PBR pitchers 7 days a week. You'll catch every minute of Cubs action on Bunny's 10 big-screen TVs, whether you're inside or enjoying the largest patio in Urbana. With delicious daily lunch and dinner specials, come check out what people in Champaign-Urbana have been whispering about for over 80 years. Bunny's Tavern in downtown Urbana, your home for the 2017 Chicago Cubs.
Tuesdays can't get any respect. Every week it's like, I can't believe it's only Tuesday. No one ever asks, how was your Tuesday? But now there is something exciting about Tuesday. The Tune-Up Tuesday sale at Chief Bauer Service Experts. Get an extra $10 off our lowest sale price on an AC Precision tune-up. That means you'll get a $120 tune-up for only $59 when you book online today at chiefbauer.com. The Tune-Up Tuesday sale at Chief Bauer Service Experts. Take that Saturday.
Maryville University named an Apple Distinguished School for Innovation, Leadership, and Educational Excellence is challenging the status quo of higher education. Maryville, many connections, one U. Neftali Feliz, former Texas Ranger, will pitch here in the 8th inning. And Feliz will be working to Colton Wong, Jose Martinez, and Greg Garcia. So the Cardinals are trying to add to a 5-0 lead, out-hitting Milwaukee 7-5. We've had an errorless game. The Brewers have left 8 on. The Cardinals have stranded 6. Our starting pitchers are the pitcher of record, Lance Lynn for the Cardinals and Brent Suter for the Brewers. Ball one low to Colton Wong. Wong was out 6-1 on the shift with a ground ball to short right field. It got past Thames, but Orlando Arcia was playing in short right like he is now and threw to the pitcher Suter covering. Here's a swing and a foul out of play to our left. 1 ball, 1 strike here in the 8th. Wong grounded out to second baseman Eric Sogard the next time up. Then doubled in a run and was stranded at third base in the 6th inning when the Cardinals left the bases loaded. While Milwaukee has left 8 men on, the Cardinals have stranded 6, 3 of those in the 6th inning. Yeah, foul ball. It's a 1-2 count on Colton Wong. Our game today is brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. In our second game tonight, Jimmy Nelson 4-3 for the Brewers. Marco Gonzalez comes up from Memphis to make the start. The pitch, Wong. He tomahawks that one foul all the way to the level above us and then back downstairs. Wong holding the bat down on the end. And here's Feliz with the 1-2 pitch. Jammed him and a little roller foul off to the left. That was right in on the thumbnails. Just a looper, and then the ball rolled softly from the grass over to the Milwaukee Brewers dugout. The left side of the infield's wide open. Had he dropped that one in fair play somewhere close to third base, that ball may have wrapped around the third base bag for a double with the ball ending up at the top steps of the dugout, but he didn't hit it far enough. Here's a swing and a hot shot on one hop. That's fielded by Sogard, and the second baseman throws out Wong, who continues to put the ball in play with authority. And we have 1 out here in the 8th for Jose Martinez. Martinez walking slowly to home plate. He has a home run and a sacrifice fly. 1 for 2. Suter struck him out leading off the 3rd inning. But after seeing a number of off-speed pitches and then a couple of fastballs, Martinez got a breaking pitch that he hit into the seats in right center field. Then he delivered a sacrifice fly, plating Yadier Molina with the second run in the Cardinals' 6th inning for a 5-0 lead. Here's a strike. First pitch slider in from Neftali Feliz. Brent Suter gave up 3 runs on 5 hits over 4 2/3. He walked 1, struck out 2, and gave up the Martinez home run. Jared Hughes got the last out of the 5th inning. Then Peralta worked the 6th and the 7th. Pitch up and in. Martinez was leaning out over the plate and had to get out of the way. 1-1. Willie Peralta in the 6th and 7th gave up 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. Feliz is pitching with 1 out in the 8th, and the Cardinals leading 5-0. The right-hander's pitch in the dirt. New ball thrown to the mound by Jed Bandy, the Brewers catcher. Martinez taps the outside corner of the plate with the bat, twirls the bat, and waits for right-hander Neftali Feliz. From the high set position, the right-hander brings it in. It's high ball, 3-1. Greg Garcia is waiting on deck. Matt Carpenter's 1 for 3 with a walk, a double, an RBI, a run scored. Dexter Fowler 2 for 4 with a run batted in. Tommy Pham's 0 for 4. Jerko 0 for 3, a walk and a run scored. Yadier Molina 1 for 4 with a run scored. Wong 1 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Here's a foul ball that goes out of play off to the right. So let's pause for station identification on the Cardinals Baseball Network.
You're listening to Cardinals Baseball on ESPN Radio 93.5 WSJK Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana. Brought to you by Kramer Siding and Window. Quality since 1955. Visit them at kramersiding.com.
With Mike Shannon, I'm John Rooney. Our producer-engineer is Jim Jackson. Dave Klein is in the St. Louis studio. Coming up on 4 o'clock in the Central Time Zone with the Cardinals leading 5-0 in the bottom of the 8th. And Tyler Lyons will come back out to work the 9th inning as the Cardinals do not have a pitcher getting ready in the pen. Here's a swing and a foul out of play to the right. Jose Martinez, I should say, is starting to get that timing back. Jose's father was Carlos Martinez. I had the pleasure of meeting Carlos and following him in Chicago. And he's probably most famous for hitting the home run off Jose Canseco's head in Cleveland. The ball bounced over the wall. The 3-2, a swing, and there's a drive. Hit deep to left center field, and this is going to go for a home run. A 2-home run game for Jose Martinez and a 3 RBI day. 6-0 Cardinals. And I smell the coffee brewing. The Cards have 6 runs. Keep the celebration going tomorrow at On the Run, where any size coffee, fountain, or frozen drink is just 50 cents. You earned it. How about a base hit here from Greg Garcia, and we'll get the donuts to go along with the coffee. And a tip of the batting helmet for Jose Martinez. He goes back down the dugout steps. Here's Greg Garcia. Feliz with the pitch, a swing and a pop-up foul back and out of play. Well, fans, I told you Jose wanted to be on my Claiborne Star of the Game interview. I just have a feeling Mike will talk to Jose and Chad Huffman. Here's a pitch that's taken for a strike, 0-2 on Greg Garcia. Huffman hit a triple, first career triple, scored on Matt Carpenter's double. Just like old times, those two have known each other since they were 6 years old. The pitch up and away, a ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Teammates all the way through youth baseball into high school and at TCU, and now with the Cardinals. The 1-2 pitch, a foul ball. I'm talking about Chad Huffman. Recently came up. He was down at Memphis. His second go-around with the Cardinal organization. But his first time in the big leagues since playing in a few games with the New York Yankees in 2010. He got a triple and scored on a double by Matt Carpenter. Here's Greg Garcia, late swing and a foul ball over by the on-deck circle for the Brewers. 6-0 Cardinals, out hitting Milwaukee 8-5. One ball, 2 strikes. And with one away, Garcia, wearing the red batting gloves, rocks the bat. The pitch, a swing and a foul ball. That goes out of play, off to the left. New supply of baseballs out to home plate umpire Las Diaz. I think we've said that about 1,000 times today. Lots of souvenirs sprayed all over Busch Stadium. And the fans have enjoyed a 6-0 Cardinal game to this point. Check swing, a ball high. Feliz tried to get Greg Garcia with a high fastball. Instead, it's a 2-2 count. Boy, did Jose Martinez kill his second home run of the day. The first one wasn't bad either. The pitch is swung on and fouled out of play, off to the left. Feliz has thrown 21 pitches, retiring Colton Wong on a hard-hit one-hopper to the second baseman. Then a home run by Jose Martinez. 2-2 on Greg Garcia. The right-hander's pitch. Garcia gets under this one, pops it up, foul territory. Third baseman Travis Shaw by the stands cannot make the play. Ball hit down and bounced to the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Jose Martinez's father, Carlos, had one multi-home run game in the majors. It was on the 30th of August, 1992 at Oakland while with Cleveland. And Derek Lilliquist pitched in relief for the Tribe that game. Two balls, two strikes, one out. Lilliquist, of course, the Cardinal pitching coach. Inside, ball three, Greg Garcia doing what he does best anytime in the lineup, and that's just battling. He has fouled off a number of pitches. Just took ball three. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a fly ball. Left center field. This is going to be caught by the left fielder, Hernan Perez. He had the best angle out of Brinson, Arcia, and Perez, the left fielder. Now Tyler Lyons. Let's see if Tyler can come through with that ninth hit. A career 128 average with 1 RBI. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. Lyons swings and misses. He had a hefty swing at the first pitch. The next one for Lyons, inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. In the ninth inning, it will be Bandy, the pitcher's spot, and Arcia coming up for Milwaukee. 6-0 Cardinals, bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. The pitch, strike on the outside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Tyler. Lance Lynn is the pitcher of record on the upside, 95 pitches over 5 innings, and the Cardinals gave him the lead in the bottom of the 5th. Lyons swings and fouls it back to the screen. He was swinging with all his might. Lynn allowed 3 hits today, walked 4 and struck out 8. John Brebbia pitched the 6th inning, and he worked a 1-2-3 inning, 2 ground outs and a line out to right. Tyler Lyons has been on since. The pitch, Lyons bounces it, and it's foul. Picked up by Shaw, the third baseman, who underhands the ball to a fan in about the 5th row. A home run by Jose Martinez, and the Cardinals have scored 6. Jose has hit 2 home runs. The pitch to Lyons, a swing and a foul ball back. Three runs for the Cardinals in the 5th, 2 more in the 6th, and this Martinez home run in the 8th inning. Tyler Lyons, a 1-2 count. Pitch number 31 this inning for Neftali Feliz. Lyons swings and strikes out. We're going to the 9th, and Mike will have it for you. Game 1 of our day-night doubleheader. The Cardinals lead the Brewers 6-0.
Hey, Cardinals fans. Family Sundays are back at Busch Stadium.
Way back, deep left center field. It's a gunner.
Buy a ticket to select Cardinals Sunday home games this season and receive a free Coke and a hot dog courtesy of Hunter, the official hot dog of the St. Louis Cardinals. Enjoy time with your family while enjoying a St. Louis tradition. Look for Hunter brand hot dogs at Schnucks, Shop and Save, and Deerbergs all season and make every day a family day with Hunter. Check out Cardinals.com for more information.
How do you see the world?
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into
everyday miracles.
Like riding my bike,
breaking boards, hugging my mom.
Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call 1-800-850-2960 or visit ShrinersHospitalsForChildren.org/St. Louis.
Your 4 tires are all that connect your car to the road. Thankfully, Cooper Tires has more than a century of experience in manufacturing comfortable, capable tires. Each Cooper tire is made to last for thousands of miles and to help you safely get to where you need to go and back again. Our dedication to quality means we understand precisely why your tires matter, which is why you can count on Cooper, an American company since 1914.
Visit Neil Tire today.
In the bullpen with Central Bank and the Birds on the bat.
There's something you should expect when you play the Cardinals.
What's that?
You're gonna see red.
Yeah. Make them see red with free Cardinals checking. Sign up and score an exclusive 1982 Cardinals championship jersey, 2 game tickets, and more. Visit cardinalschecking.com or stop by any Central Bank location.
Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Restrictions apply. 1 offer per household. Incentive available while supplies last. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
Forest Park has become one of the top urban parks in the country. There's a lot to do out there for everyone. A day at the zoo, a date at the boathouse, or a night at the Muni. Visit the forestparkcampaign.org so we can keep Forest Park well preserved for generations to come. You know, the Cardinals are going to have a Margaritaville night here at the ballpark. It's going to be Friday, June the 23rd. You can purchase a special theme ticket. Fans will receive a Margaritaville-inspired Cardinals t-shirt. Come early and enjoy the pregame concert by the Boat Drunks. Get your Margaritaville night tickets right now at cardinals.com/theme. It is Tyler Lyons to try to close this one out, and he could pick up a save also with the 3 innings of a shutout ball. It would be his first save of the year.
He's done a nice job with the breaking ball, Mike. Throws a hard curve, and every now and then he'll throw that quick slider.
But he could pick up a save here with his 3rd inning of work,
sure
right?
Can.
He will have Bandy, Franklin, and then Arcia. And the first pitch is high outside, and ball 1. We're underway here in the 9th inning with the Cardinals leading 6-0. This is the first game of a split doubleheader. Here's an off-speed delivery, and it misses. It's outside, and it's 2-0. Tyler Lyons has struck out 1, given a couple of singles, and walked no one as he brings home the 2-0 pitch. It's a strike called on the outside corner, 2-1. Infielders a deep straightaway, outfielders the same. As Bandy, their catcher, leads it off. Here in the 9th inning, he's 0 for 3. He's 2 strikeouts and a walk. And he looks at ball 3, 3-1. You don't want to walk anybody when you're up by 6-0 in the 9th inning.
And this would be Tyler Lyons' first major league save.
He needs to get 3 outs here, though, to pick it up. And he delivers. Swing and a miss. Full count. 3-2.
Miguel Sokolovic had a 3-inning save for the Cardinals earlier this year. That was on the 8th of May at Miami.
Those are rare nowadays.
Ask Lee Smith and Raleigh Fingers about those.
They had them all the time. And they were run games. Here's a line foul past third into the seats and a souvenir for one of the folks over there. Now some fan has jumped on the field. What an idiot.
Oh, he will pay.
Yes, he will.
Trying to scale the center field fence and didn't make it.
Too tough for him. He's down on the ground now and in handcuffs. And while all that goes on, Tyler Lyons and the entire Cardinal team and the Brewers team will have to wait.
Well, if you're going to steal third with 2 outs, you better be sure you can make it. And if you're going to try to scale that wall with all the security chasing you better be sure you can make it. But he had security ready to greet him at the top of the batter's eye.
He'll be arrested for trespassing.
I hope he thought the fine was worth it.
And the night in the pokey.
Just wait till he gets the bill.
So, Tyler Line.
He should be so proud.
The Cardinal center fielder. The Fowler went back to the fence, and he hit the fence like the kid did. He couldn't make it.
Recreating.
Yeah. You need a tambourine if you're going to jump over that thing. Oh, boy. Fun at the old ballpark. All right, we're back to action now. It's a full count on Mr. Bandy, the Milwaukee catcher. He's leading it off here in the ninth inning with the Cardinals up 6-0. 3-2 pitch. Curve, strike 3 call. It was a beauty. I don't know what he was looking for, but it wasn't that. And that's the second K for Tyler Lyons. Boy, the Cardinals are catching this team at the right time, I'll say this. With a 4-game series, the Cardinals came in third place, just 2.5 games back. The Redbirds have won their last 3, trying to make it 4 in a row. Leading this one 6-0. No one on, 1 out, 9th inning. And a fastball is just outside ball 1 to Aguilar. He's a pinch hitter. Jesus batting for the pitcher here in the 9th inning. And the next one catches the corner, and it's 1-1. Aguilar didn't like the call. He has a .282 average, 5 homers, 20 RBIs, and the 1-1 pitch. Curve catches the corner, strike called, 1-2. A nice outing for Tyler Lyons, trying to pick up a save here. Straightaway infield, straightaway outfield, the 1-2 pitch. Inside and low. So Lyons is saving the bullpen for the second game. It'll be Jimmy Nelson, 4-3 against Marco Gonzalez, making his debut here in 2017. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to the third baseman. Nice play by the Cardinal third baseman as he went forward to his left, and he comes up with the ground ball and throws him out. Nice play by Jerko.
Boy, the Cardinals have been sharp in the field today. Middle infield has been great, and that was a fine play with Jerko ranging wide to the left toward the hole at short. Keon Broxton comes up now.
We'll have another pinch hitter. Here in the 9th inning, nobody on and 2 outs. Cardinals lead 6-0. And the first pitch to Broxton. He swings and fouls it straight back. Strike 1. 2 down and 1 to go here as the Cardinals lead at 6-0. 0-5-0 Brewers, 6-8-0 Cardinals. And a little fly ball to right field is going to be a base hit. That base hit is the 6th for Milwaukee. Cardinals fall 1 short for that dozen deal donuts with 8 today.
But we have another game.
Here is the first pitch to the right-handed batter and a ground ball to third. That's going to do it. Force out at second. Game over. Cardinals win it 6-0. We'll have the totals for you and a lot more next.
If you're going to go 9 innings, you need to start with 9 essential nutrients. Milk is naturally nutrient-rich like no other beverage. It provides the 9 essential nutrients our bodies need, such as calcium, vitamin D, potassium, and protein. If you want to stay in the game, remember, dairy is good for life. Cheer on Sweet Bessie and her farm friends as they race to the plate every Friday night home game. Brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care and your local dairy farmers. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
Your life is a daily planner page, filled to the minute, with no time for the flu, your kid's soccer injury, or a long wait in the ER. Mercy Urgent Care is open 7 days a week and most evenings, staffed by experienced Mercy physicians, ready to treat those unplanned health events and get you back on schedule. Visit mercy.net/STL Urgent for locations and hours. Go to mercy.net/STL Urgent. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Discover a great getaway in historic St. Charles, Missouri. Just 20 minutes west of St. Louis, St. Charles offers the value and safety of a smaller town, but with activities and attractions that really measure up. Try your luck at the casino, shop Main Street, or tour the First State Capitol. There's plenty to do. Plus, you're close to all the fun in St. Louis. Discover a great getaway. Discover St. Charles. Plan your visit at historicstcharles.com.
Produced in cooperation with the Missouri Division of Tourism.
All right, Squibs.
It doesn't take a lot.
Drop and give me one.
To earn it. Just 50 cents gets you any size drink the day after the card scores 6. Only at On the Run. You earned it.
Let's start with a deep breath in.
It doesn't take a lot.
See you next week.
To earn it. Just 50 cents gets you any size drink the day after the card scores 6. Only at On the Run. You earned it.
Heck of a win for the Cardinals, and that means another $1,000 to Cardinals Care, courtesy of the Drury Hotels. They've been around for 40 years here and a member of our community. At Drury Hotels, the extras aren't extra. And another big red W from the Wheezy Company as the Cardinals win this one 6-0. And they'll have a short rest here and then come right back at him as Jimmy Nelson will go against Marco Gonzalez in the second game of this doubleheader. We'll come back and have the totals of the first Cardinal win after this.
You can fly Champaign. You can fly Willard Airport. You can fly Champaign. You can fly. Our airport is your doorway to the sky. So pack your things, spread your wings. You've got business to do. People who expect you. You can fly Champaign. You can fly Willard Airport.
Sure, we've been called a mom and pop store. We take it as a compliment. After all, we are family owned and operated with 2 generations actively involved, and 5 of our team members have been with us for around 20 years each or longer. We run our business with old-fashioned customer service as our foundation, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Add our great selection of hand-picked mattresses, all proudly made in the USA at guaranteed lowest prices, and we're sure you won't find a better deal anywhere. Visit us and experience the Illini mattress difference today.
Okay, U of I Meat Sales Room theme song, take 1. The Meat Boat. Soon we'll be grilling another steak. I'm pretty sure that's already been done before. Take 2. I'll eat meat with you. I'll eat burgers and brats. And again, already been done before. Take 3. Meat, 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 meat. Meat, 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 meat. The U of I Meat Sales Room on Maryland and Urbana. They may not have clever theme songs, but they do have the best meat in town.
If you really want to enjoy life's celebrations, you need to call Rosati's Pizza for their comfortable catering package for 10 for just $92.35. Rosati's will serve you, along with your friends, families, and coworkers, a delicious lunch or dinner for under $100. Feed them all with Italian beef, pasta salad, and garlic bread. It's all about good food at Rosati's. Having a party, picnic, hosting a celebration? Call Rosati's for their comfortable catering package for 10. Rosati's Pizza, 701 South Gregory in Urbana, or call 328-2334.
Here's the line score. No runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Brewers. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Cardinals. It took 3 hours and 3 minutes. $40,083 paid to see it. Lyons gets the save, his first big league save as Lynn picked up the victory. He's 5-3 now, and Suter takes the loss 0-1. And a great job by Lynn and Lyons as Lynn went the first 5 innings, shut him out on just 3 hits, struck out 8 and walked 4. Reba pitched an inning and shut him out, 1, 2, 3. And then Lyons finished up with a 3-inning shutout outing. And the Cardinals win the first game of the doubleheader, 6-0. We'll come back and have the Marriott Grand Play of the game for you next.
You can fly Champaign. You can fly Willard Airport. You can fly Champaign. You can fly. Our airport is your doorway to the sky. So pack your things.
sure we've been called a mom and pop store, we take it as a compliment. After all, we are family owned and operated with 2 generations actively involved, and 5 of our team members have been with us for around 20 years each or longer. We run our business with old-fashioned customer service as our foundation, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Add our great selection of hand-picked mattresses, all proudly made in the USA at guaranteed lowest prices, and we're sure you won't find a better deal anywhere. Visit us and experience the Illini mattress difference today.
Okay, U of I Meat Sales Room theme song, take 1. The Meat Boat. Soon we'll be grilling another steak. I'm pretty sure that's already been done before. Take 2. I'll eat meat with you. I'll eat burgers and brats. And again, already been done before. Take 3. Meat, 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 meat. Meat, 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 meat. The U of I Meat Sales Room on Maryland and Urbana. They may not have clever theme songs, but they do have the best meat in town.
If you really want to enjoy life's celebrations, you need to call Rosati's Pizza for their comfortable catering package for 10 for just $92.35. Rosati's will serve you, along with your friends, families, and coworkers, a delicious lunch or dinner for under $100. Feed them all with Italian beef, pasta salad, and garlic bread. It's all about good food at Rosati's. Having a party, picnic, hosting a celebration? Call Rosati's for their comfortable catering package for 10. Rosati's Pizza, 701 South Gregory in Urbana, or call 328-2334.
Well, we had a scoreless game going into the 5th inning here with 1 out. It was Jose Martinez that walked in, and this is the Marriott Grand play of the game. And he is the 4th batter up in this inning. Here's a fly ball deep into right center. It's got a chance to go. Get up, baby, get up. Oh, yeah, home run, his 2nd of the year, and the Cardinals are on top, 1-0. Martinez comes through. He was waiting for that high changeup, and he got it. Then he had a sacrifice fly in the 6th inning. Another home run, his 2nd of the game in the 8th inning, and the Cardinals win this game 6-0. For John Rooney, Jim Jackson, Jacob Krautz, we hope you enjoyed this one as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you. As the Cardinals win it 6-0, they'll go for the sweep. And we'll be back on the air at 6:20 with the pregame show. We'll say so long for just a while. St. Louis Cardinals baseball has been brought to you by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. By your quality Ford dealers, the official vehicles of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Snooks Delivered. Order groceries online with snooksdelivers.com. By AT&T, mobilizing your world. By Shelter Insurance. Find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com for your auto, home, life, and renter's insurance needs. We're your shield, we're your shelter. By Explore St. Louis. Learn more about all the great things to do in St. Louis by visiting exploreStLouis.com. By Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. By Central Missouri's beautiful Lake of the Ozarks, voted the best recreational lake in the nation. Plan your vacation at funlake.com. And by Weekends Only Furniture and Mattress, a proud sponsor of the St. Louis Cardinals. This is the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Well, a good start to this day-night doubleheader for the Cardinals, 6-0. The winner over the Brewers at Busch Stadium. Cardinals have won 4 straight now, 30-32. Chris Raby with you on the Missouri Lottery post-game show. Cardinals get 5 innings from Lance Lynn of shutout baseball, 4 shutout, shutdown innings from the bullpen, and Jose Martinez, who had 1 career home run coming into today, hits 2 as the Cardinals win the first of the day-night affair. Coming up, we'll head back to the broadcast booth in a moment for the final word on this afternoon's game. We'll hear from Mike Matheny, get reaction from the players, and Mike Claiborne has our train unstoppable player of the game. With the win, you get 50% off of Papa John's Pizza tomorrow. To redeem, go to papajohns.com and enter Cards Win as the promo code. 6-0 Cardinals over the Brewers in Game 1 of this afternoon's doubleheader. They'll play again tonight at 7:15. But back to the broadcast booth we go next as we get the Missouri Lottery postgame show started on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Every morning, 40 million Americans wake up to a Gillette shave, and thousands of Gillette workers start their day at our factory in Boston, bringing you America's #1 shave at lower prices every day. Go to GilletteOnDemand.com and get your first and fourth order free.
Hey Cardinals fans, a big weekend of giveaways is coming up when the Pittsburgh Pirates make their way to St. Louis on June 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Friday night, it's the Adult Cardinals Pullover presented by Monsanto. Saturday, the Bob Gibson Bobblehead, part 1 of the 2-part Final Out Bobblehead series presented by AT&T. Sunday, it's the Kids Fredbird Bobblehead giveaway, June 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Tickets available at cardinals.com/promotions. There's only one Cardinals baseball.
Save the days in and see your team play. Stay 2 nights, save 20%. Earn 1,000 Wyndham Rewards bonus points. Book now at daysin.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Awesome Machine Sales and Rental wants you to take charge of your yard with Toro. Toro has the quality you expect and dependability you deserve from your lawn equipment. Awesome Machines and Toro has the right machine to keep you inside and cool this summer season. With push mowers starting as low as $269 and zero turns starting as low as $22.99 with 0% financing available. Simply awesome. Awesome Machines Sales and Rental, Route 45 in Savoy, Route 36 in Tuscola, and online at awesomemachines.net.
Okay, U of I Meat Sales Room theme song, take 1. The Meat Boat. Soon we'll be grilling another steak. I'm pretty sure that's already been done before. Take 2.
I'll eat meat with you. I'll eat burgers and brats.
Yet again, already been done before. Take 3.
Meat.
The U of I Meat Sales Room on Maryland and Urbana. They may not have clever theme songs, but they do have the best meat in town.
Summer is here, and the car buying is easy, especially when you have the big 3 American automakers all in one place. Come to McFerrin Park in Hoopeston, beginning on Monday, June 12th, to see the entire inventory from Anthem, Chevrolet Buick, Ford of Hoopeston, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Hoopeston. Choose from hundreds of America's favorite cars in one easy-to-get-to location. Buick, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Ford, Jeep, and Ram, all in McFerrin Park on Route 1 in Hoopeston, June 12th through the 17th.
At Body and Soul, they take pride in giving you the perfect fit for your athletic shoes. Their team of experts will help you in selecting the style that fits your purpose and your feet. Body and Soul has offered the best prices and best quality for more than 30 years. And they aren't just shoes. Whether it's walking, running, swimming, or biking, or whether it's for you or the whole team, visit Mike or Jed and their experienced staff at Body and Soul, Route 45 Savoy. Call 356-8926 or visit soulsports.com. Check out the new BMW Champagne. It's not like the old Twin City. They have new on-site.
This first game, didn't he?
Boy, did he ever, Mike. And a good job by John Brebbia pitching the 6th inning, 1-2-3. But then Lyons came in, gave up a hit in the 7th. He gave up a hit and got a double play, facing 3 batters in the 8th. Gave up a 2-out hit in the 9th, and then got a force play to end the ball game. And a couple of good plays over on the left side by the Cardinal third baseman. I thought Jerko played well, so did Garcia. Wong had a good game. The Cardinals played very well in the field, no errors, and they scored 6 runs to get the fans that 50-cent drink tomorrow.
How about that play that Garcia made early in the game?
I'm telling you what, that's one of the best plays we've seen by a shortstop to this point of the season.
Year.
And here we are with about 100 games to go in the season for the Cardinals, and Garcia, he was able to pick the ball barehanded in front of the second base bag and throw out Nick Franklin, who wasn't slow getting to first base. No. He got him by a stride.
So in the second game, it's going to be Marco Gonzalez. If he can get the job done, the Cardinals will pick up a game and a half, and they'll be knocking on the door in first place in the Central Division. What do you think of that, Chris Raby?
I think it sounds good, guys. And as you mentioned, what a big job by the bullpen to get the Cardinals through the final 4 innings after Lance Lynn. The strikeouts were mounting, so the pitch count was as well. He got out of a huge jam, and then Mike Matheny turns it over to John Brebbia and Tyler Lyons. Cardinals throw a shutout, and they put up half a dozen, beating the Brewers 6-0. Lyons gets the 3-inning save, and his first of the year means another $100 donation from Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance to Feeding Missouri, teaming up to end hunger throughout the state. Some great defense, some timely offense as the bats are getting going. At the top of the order for the Cardinals, a first for Jose Martinez, as well as Chad Huffman. All of that and more when we come back on the Missouri Lottery postgame show. Mike Claiborne has our Train Unstoppable player of the game. Chris Raby with you. Cardinals have won 4 straight. They're 30-32 after a 6-0 win over the Brewers, and you heard it here on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Patio's, your hometown Cardinals bar, is now better than ever. In addition to being the best pre- and post-game bar for Cardinals and Blues games, Patio's is now open for lunch and dinner every day. Check out their new expanded menu featuring Barbecue Madman. It's great barbecue at a great price. Lunch every day for under $10, and with seating for over 300 people, you'll never have to wait for a table. Patio's has plenty of safe, convenient parking for Cardinals games, lunch, or dinner. Patio's, your hometown Cardinals and lunch location.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, but what's wrong with her feet?
You mean the cement shoes? Well, she's an insurance agent for one of those companies that don't give their agents freedom to shop around for the best plans.
She should have become a Trusted Choice independent agent.
Totally. Go get him, Lisa.
Trusted Choice independent agents are free to shop multiple providers to find you a better plan. That's the freedom Trusted Choice agents have that others don't. Find your local agent today at TrustedChoice.com. Trusted Choice, free to do what's right for you.
Check out the new BMW of Champaign. It's not like the old Twin City. They have new on-site local ownership since 2013, along with a new state-of-the-art facility. With a Customer First Service Award winner for 2015, BMW of Champaign does business your way. Yes, they have tons of cars. Yes, they'll get you what you want. Yes, they discount, deal, and even pick up and deliver. So stop in, ask for Ben, and give BMW of Champaign a look. BMW of Champaign at the corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy.
Springtime is here, and that means it's time to hit the water, and there's no better way to do it than a Hobie kayak from Champaign Surplus. These revolutionary boats feature Mirage Drive technology that allows you to pedal the kayak with your feet for a seamless, hands-free experience. Perfect for kayak fishing or a leisurely ride on a local lake. Stop by Champaign Surplus, your exclusive Hobie dealer in East Central Illinois, to check out these top-of-the-line kayaks today. Champaign Surplus, 303 South Neal Street in downtown Champaign.
Our Stevie J Broadcasting Law Enforcement Official of the Month is Mike Cervantes, a K-9 officer with his dog Hunter. Thank you for what you do. Why do you do it?
Oh, there's a lot of reasons. I think main one is it's an honorable profession. You know, I work with a lot of good guys, kind guys, compassion. For Police Week, Sergeant Rivers and I and his family, we went out and put flags on the graves of the officers that had passed away. Guys that are courageous. And it's not a lot of professions that you can go into and you can say, yeah, these are my coworkers, these are the people that I work with, and we do it, you know, for each other. It's, like I said, not a lot of guys you be able to say, okay, yeah, when the stuff hits the fan, I can trust my life with these guys, and that's what we do. It makes me a better husband and father, and being able to help people, you know, when they need it. People that maybe sometimes can't help themselves, or they're not able to defend themselves the same way.
Brought to you by SK Exteriors, their website, callsktoday.com.
Here's a fly ball deep into right center. It's got a chance to go. Get up, baby, get up. Oh, yeah, home run, his second of the year, and the Cardinals are on top, 1-0. Martinez comes through. He was waiting for that high changeup, and he got it.
The 3-2, a swing, and there's a drive. Hit deep to left center field, and this is going to go for a home run. A 2-home run game for Jose Martinez, and a 3 RBI day. 6-0 Cardinals.
How about Jose Martinez, the first and last run for the Cardinals today, his second and third home runs of the year, second and third of his career, as he had one career home run coming into today's game. Chris Raby with you. Cardinals 6-0 over the Brewers at Busch Stadium this afternoon, the first of a day-night doubleheader. Cardinals improving to 30-32. Martinez 2 for 3 with the 2 home runs, 3 driven in, 2 runs scored. Martinez with Mike Claiborne. We head outside, the first of 2 Train Unstoppable players of the game.
Our player of the game this afternoon is Cardinal right fielder Jose Martinez. 2 home runs today, and it seemed like today you really found your swing because you've been chasing some things recently.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's a grind, you know what I'm saying? And trying to work with maybe, we're trying to work in the cage, you know, when you don't have a lot of at-bats in recently. But, you know, everything is a grind. I'm trying to go out there and try to do my best, help the team whatever I can.
And not to mention the fly baller drive in a run as well. I mean, sometimes we take those plays for granted, but moving that runner along is so important.
I mean, in that situation, you have to concentrate and bring that one run, that run. You know, if you bring two, it's a plus. So for me, it's a good team. They're trying to put the ball in play. They're trying to do too much, and they got the sack fly in that situation.
How about you and Chad Huffman today? He comes up with the big triple. You guys have had a really long road to get to the big leagues, and now you share success this afternoon.
I mean, Huff is a grinder. You know what I'm saying? That's remind me that, you know, he next to me in the locker, too. We always trying to get in the game and trying to grind every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm really happy for him because he's going to do his best to stay up here.
Let's get out of this heat.
Let's go.
All right. Jose Martinez, our player of the game.
Thank you, Claibs. And yeah, a first, the multi-home run game for Jose Martinez, the first as well for Chad Huffman. It had been since June 27th, 2010, since Huffman had a big league hit. And today, another first, his first big league extra base hit.
Swinging a fly ball deep into the left field corner. It's got a chance. It is down, and it's over the left fielder's head, and he's going to get extra bases. He's around second. He's going to try for three. Here's the throw. Too late. Two-out triple, pinch triple.
First extra base hit for Chad Huffman, who was last in the big league 7 years ago with the Yankees in the summer of 2010. Huffman outside with Mike Claiborne.
We had two players of the game today, and one of them is Chad Huffman. Your first big league triple, your first big league hit in a long, long time. You look like you knew you were going for three as soon as you came around first.
Exactly. You got always tight when you're a kid. Busted out of the box, and you never know what's going to happen. And once I saw it bounce off the angle down there, I knew it was going three.
And it was such a big play in the game because it really kept the inning going. And I know you haven't had a lot of at-bats, and ironically, we talked about this recently, and it just seemed like you were just waiting on something and you just turned on it. It seemed like you were a lot more relaxed.
Absolutely. My plan up there as a pinch hitter is to get a pitch over the middle of the plate and get your swing off on it. And luckily, that's what I did today.
What's it like to be able to contribute like this? This is a team you were with in spring training. You had some good at-bats there. Now you're able to bring it to the big leagues.
Oh, it means a lot. It's something that you always work hard for. And when you see some success, it's a good feeling.
It's nice to watch you work today. I'm sure you'll be getting some more action in all this heat.
Yes, sir. We got another one tonight, so another big one.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Chad Huffman, one of our players of the game.
And they're both sponsored by Train. Visit traininfo.com to view Train's lineup of unstoppable products. Good start for Lance Lynn as he went 5 shutout innings, striking out 8, picking up his 5th win of the year. ERA now of 2.69. Brebbia and Lyons going 4 shutout the rest of the way for the Cardinals. We'll hear from Lance Lynn. Plus, the manager Mike Matheny when we come back. Cardinals 6-0 over the Brewers in the first game of the day-night doubleheader. And we're back in a moment on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
Hi, I'm Wisconsin Tourism Secretary Stephanie Klett. Summer in Wisconsin is a frenzy of fun. And no matter what you like, we've got the festival to celebrate it. Don't miss the 50th anniversary of Summerfest in Milwaukee, the world's largest outdoor music festival. Aviation enthusiasts, head to Oshkosh for the EAA AirVenture. And don't forget about the newcomer on the scene, the Eau Claire's Music Festival. To learn about the festivals that call Wisconsin home, visit travelwisconsin.com.
Can't get enough baseball this summer? Nabisco and Shop and Save want to send you and your family to a Cardinals game in style. It's the Nabisco Family of the Game sweepstakes, and it's happening all summer long at Shop and Save. You could win 6 tickets to an upcoming game, Nabisco and Cardinals goodies, and appear on the big screen at the game. Visit your Shop and Save today to enter, and don't forget to grab some Ritz crackers for watching the games at home. No purchase necessary. See store for details. Ends 9/17/17.
When your car breaks down, you realize just how much you need it. And when it breaks down, Beaumont Alignment Plus steps up. For routine maintenance like brakes, oil changes, tune-ups, batteries, and tires, you can count on Beaumont Alignment Plus. Bigger issues including alignment, suspension work, starters, alternators, transmission requires specialists. So get to know Beaumont Alignment Plus for your vehicle repairs. With locations on Bloomington Road and Dennison Drive in Champaign, you're never far from the help you need. It's good to know that quality service is still affordable at Beaumont Alignment Plus.
Hey, what are we doing for your birthday party this summer? Well, I was hoping to have a cookout like last summer. What? Don't you remember all those mosquito bites we got last year?
Good news, girls. Not only is Prairie View taking care of everyone's dandelions, now I'm going to take care of all their mosquitoes, too.
Yay!
Enjoy a bug-free summer. For all your mosquito control needs, call Lindy at Prairie View Landscaping and Turf Management at 355-9422. That's 355-9422 for mosquito control from Prairie View Landscaping.
Guidance, trust, protection, service. It's the mantra of GTPS Insurance. When you work with GTPS, you'll never have to call an 800 number in a different state. You deal with people who live and work in our community and know it's important to your business. GTPS is your local source for business insurance, property, general liability, workers' compensation, and group health insurance, and they'll work with you to formulate the best package for the needs of you and your business. Contact a GTPS insurance agent today at 359-9000 or visit online at gtpsinsurance.com.
Check out the new BMW of Champaign. It's not like the old Twin City. They have new on-site local ownership since 2013, along with a new state-of-the-art facility. With a Customer First Service Award winner for 2015, BMW of Champaign does business your way. Yes, they have tons of cars. Yes, they'll get you what you want. Yes, they discount, deal, and even pick up and deliver. So stop in, ask for Ben, and give BMW of Champaign a look. BMW of Champaign at the corner of Neal and Burwash in Savoy.
Cardinals have won 4 straight games after dropping 7 in a row, making some shakeups on Friday before the series opener against the Phillies. They are 30-32 now, and with the Brewers dropping to 33-32, just a game and a half back in the division, they could be a half game back if they beat Milwaukee tonight. Chris Raby on the Missouri Lottery post-game show. Cardinals get a couple of home runs from Jose Martinez, some great defense. Good start from Lance Lynn, going 5 shutout innings and 4 shutout innings from the bullpen, John Brebbia and Tyler Lyons. What did the manager think? Let's head into the media room to hear from Cardinals skipper Mike Matheny after his team took the first game of the day-night doubleheader.
How tough has it been for you to get Martinez start? Family's been playing so well for so long.
Yeah, Tommy's been doing a great job, and obviously Dex is rolling and Steven swinging the bat as well. So it's been difficult, but impressive day today, and he's doing a nice job, even in the outfield. I think he's doing everything that we could ask, and just we talk about dangerous hitters. I think you throw him in that category.
Day like today with the heat and everything, it's 5 innings, 15.
Well, 95 pitches in 5 innings is that's a lot of work. The benefit, he had a lot of strikeouts. I think he had 8 on the day, but those run that pitch count pretty high, and he had to work. He still felt pretty good. If we didn't get to him, I let him go out and throw a little bit more, but it was a good time to turn the ball over, and I thought Brebbia did a nice job, and Tyler was great.
Do you think that's more their approach with Lance, or Lance and what he was kind of feeling today?
Yeah, I don't know. It honestly looked like he had better movement maybe than normal, just from some of the swings where it looked like they were on him, and then it was under the bat, or it was running in on him more, and they had to cheat, and then anything moving away had more effectiveness because it was running so hard to the third base side. When you see a guy that's having that many swings and misses, mostly with a fastball, it's either overpowering or it's great location and movement. And I think he has just some natural deception. Anyhow, the ball, it plays harder than what the gun says.
You had a conversation with Diaz and Bueno between innings there, and then Diaz also talked to counsel.
The umpire saw that the pitcher had some pine tar on his shirt from his bat. He held his bat in his first at bat at some point, and it got on his shirt, and they asked him to change it. So he just wanted to make sure that we knew that we were going to be watched like they were. It wasn't anything necessarily that we pointed out. The umpire caught it on his own.
That's why it was so late coming out.
Yeah, he had to go change.
Then he got his first hit also.
Yeah.
Your grandfather today, we understand?
That's right. Yeah, proud grandfather today. Yeah, just still kind of hard to get my head around, but it was a long night. I think it was pretty tough labor. Lasted a while, and everybody's healthy and healthy little baby boy. So it was in Salem, Virginia, where they're playing. Well, actually, the hospital's in Roanoke. So a big day for our family.
How do you have to wait before you get to hold up?
I'm going to try and get there on the off day. when we leave Baltimore before Philly, so I'll probably head down there as quick as I can get down and get to spend a day with him.
Did Martinez maybe sneak his way into the position in action?
Yeah, I think you're going to see Martinez in the game. I don't know how he couldn't be after a day like that.
I think get his mom at every game that he starts from now on?
Yeah, he's been real excited to have family here and acknowledges her, and you can tell when he crosses a plate, just with all the stuff going on back home in Venezuela too. I think it just draws you closer to the people that you love, and when you get to spend time with them, it just makes it that much more special knowing what they're dealing with back home.
Did Huffman and Carpenter enjoy providing runs as they must have done many times before?
Yeah, back to back. Real happy for Huff. I mean, he's just been great to have. Just that energy that you get. Not necessarily a young guy. He's been in the big leagues before, but just that enthusiasm and excitement, and can't wait to have an at-bat. Every time we're even getting close to a situation, he's standing down below with helmet on and batting gloves and bat in hand, and I mean, he's ready to go. And that was a great at-bat. Nice. We needed that. And then Carp comes through, and both of those two out shots that help us out.
How well is Long?
Long's playing well. Both sides, the way he moves. I mean, even those pop-ups, things that kind of look easy. He has just above average jumps to get to the ball, and his range is impressive when he trusts it. I mean, the flip that he made to Garcia, that's a tough play too. Just we talk about that athleticism, and it shines when he gets those opportunities.
Is that the play that kind of reveals to you how he's feeling? And he's made it a few times with Garcia.
Yeah.
Usually more response.
Yeah, a little bit of the flair. Yeah, and I would love that because that means he's playing with confidence. Just kind of how he's taking his at bats too. He's in a good place, and just try and see how long we can keep him there and keep him growing and learning from everything that he's been through. But he's making great strides forward, and love where he is right now, all the way through.
Cardinals manager Mike Matheny, you heard Mike say his son Tate and his wife giving birth to their first child, a baby boy. So congratulations to Mike on becoming a grandfather. Nice for Jose Martinez to have his mother in attendance as well. And a great day so far for the St. Louis Cardinals at the 6-0 win over the Brewers. Weekends Only's mission is to save you money. Come in this weekend for the biggest selection at the best prices on furniture and mattresses. Open Friday through Sunday and online at weekendsonly.com. Weekends Only is a proud sponsor of the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals scored twice in the 6th. It was Colton Wong doubling in Jerko and Molina, and then a Jose Martinez sacrifice fly scoring Yadi. That means that you can get a great deal at Subway restaurants. Just text the word Cardinals1 to 782929 right now. It's a great value only at Subway. When we come back, we'll hear from Lance Lynn. We'll get set for tonight. Cardinals 6-0 over the Brewers. Chris Raby at Busch Stadium. Back after this in the Cardinals Radio Network.
Someone, please explain southpaw.
Left-handed pitcher.
But why southpaw?
Ben, it's baseball slang. Don't ask. Just enjoy.
Nicole, why southpaw?
It's because most stadiums are built with the outfield in the east. It keeps the sun out of the batter's eyes. Duh. Right.
The minute Southpaw made sense. Marriott St. Louis Grand. Best place to take in the boys of summer. Book this minute at MarriottStLouisGrand.com to get great deals on tickets and be steps away from Busch Stadium. Let's play ball.
I'm Terry Crouppen. I was born and raised in St. Louis. I've been a Cardinal fan for more than 60 years. I'm proud to announce that my law firm, Brown & Crouppen, has become one of the newest sponsors of our hometown Cardinals. So on behalf of Brown & Crouppen and millions of fans everywhere, Cardinals, you know what to do. You know what we want. We want to see you guys playing in October. Go Cards!
Choosing a lawyer is important and shouldn't be based solely on advertising.
There's been a lot that's changed in baseball over the last quarter century. There's one guarantee you can take to the bank as Cardinal Magazine enters its 25th season. In an age of 5-second photo impressions and 100-character rants, Cardinals Magazine remains committed to bringing you things that never go out of style, bringing you compelling stories, celebrating history, preserving timeless photos, and bringing to life the personalities that make this franchise special. Issue after issue, Cardinals Magazine delivers the most in-depth and far-reaching coverage of all things Cardinals, and doing it with the substance and style that have connected with readers of all ages year after year after year. Make this season special for the Cardinals fans in your life with a subscription to Cardinals Magazine. Start one today for only $35 by calling 314-345-9000 or visiting cardinals.com/magazine.
Catch a Cardinals game in Hall of Fame style in the new Proficient Red Jacket Club. This new all-inclusive area is designed to commemorate the Cardinals' iconic Hall of Famers and features an upscale buffet and full-service bar. Enjoy a great view of the game from outdoor reserve seats on the suite level down the right field line. Tickets for the Proficient Red Jacket Club start at just $75 and are on sale now at cardinals.com/all-inclusive.
This is Brian Finch from the Cardinals Hall of Fame and Museum. Have you ever wanted to try and broadcast the club's greatest moments, put on a World Series ring, or hold an authentic game-used bat by Lou Brock or Stan Musial? You can at the Cardinals Museum. Our museum also boasts one of the largest team-specific collections of artifacts and memorabilia in the world. If you love the Cardinals and our rich history, a stop by the Cardinals Museum is a must. The museum is open daily and is located in Cardinals Nation and Ballpark Village. For info and tickets, visit cardinalsnation.com.
What a great job by the bullpen after Lance Lynn's 5 shutout innings. Lynn picks up the win today. He's now 5-3 with a 2.69 ERA. Tyler Lyons with the save, going 3 innings of scoreless relief. He's now one of 5 Cardinals with the save. Miguel Sokolovich, Kevin Seagrist have a single tally as well. 3 for Rosenthal, 15 for Xiong-Wan-Oh. That leads the National League Central and the Cardinals. Saves leaderboard brought to you by Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missourian, we are for you. Lynn lasted just 5 innings, but he did strike out 8 as he threw 95 pitches. You heard Mike Matheny say that, when you strike a lot of guys out, when you let a couple of guys reach base, sometimes it's tough to go too deep. And Lynn was able to get out of a 1-out, bases-loaded jam in the top of the 5th. Perez and Shaw both flying out to center after an Eric Thames 1-out walk. That got the Cardinals into the bottom of the 5th. Chad Huffman would pinch hit for Lynn, triple, and the Cardinals would go on to score 3 runs and break the 0-0 tie to hand Lance the victory. Here is Lance after the Cardinals 6-0 win in his 5th win of the year.
Lance, you weren't probably too happy to come on after 5 last game. How do you feel coming out after 5?
My job is to go pitch for as long as I'm told, and that's what I do.
Conditions out there, and throwing a lot of pitches, getting a lot of strikeouts, but did take a toll on you today physically?
No, I'm a big person.
Would you prefer to get a chance to pitch more than half the game?
Well, I just need to stop throwing so many pitches. There's a couple homers early in the game for me, and I can go deep.
Well, that's when they have that high pitch count to go along with how many walks and how many strikeouts. Is that their approach with you? Or that you trying to
I think it's a little bit of both. I'm just missing on some pitches that I thought were close, and they put some good at-bats, and then there wasn't too many hard hit balls either, so it was kind of, I had good stuff. I was just missing here and there at times.
How important was it to get out that base sort of 1-out spot?
Well, very important because we would have been down. We would have been behind if I didn't get out of it. Yeah.
Is that less than I think?
Yeah, you never want to give up runs. If you don't give up any, you can't lose.
The always eloquent Lance Lynn having a little fun after the Cardinals beat the Brewers 6-0. He gets his 5th win of the season and a team-leading now 2.69 ERA. Really impressive. He's just edging Mike Leake, who's at 2.70. Carlos Martinez is now under 3 at 2.95. So the Cardinals have 3 of their 5 stars at the ERAs under 3. It'll be Marco Gonzalez making his 2017 Major League debut. Gonzalez, of course, missed all of last year with Tommy John surgery. Marco has been pretty good this year in the minors. He'd made 6 starts, 5 of them coming at the AAA level, and has a record of 1-3 with the 2.97 earned run average last pitched in the big leagues back in 2015, appearing in just one game, throwing 2 2/3 innings. 2014, he was great with the Cardinals, both over the course of the regular season and in the postseason. He takes on Jimmy Nelson. Our future matchup brought to you by Country Financial, helping you set up your future. We'll talk to you at 6:20 for the Ameren pregame show, 7:15. The first pitch. We'll have full coverage of the Major League Baseball draft. Day 2 today. Cardinals making their selections. Their first pick was at number 94 overall. And we will fill you in with everything that has been going on with the big league draft as we get ready for Game 2 between the Cardinals and the Brewers. Until then, Cardinals win Game 1 6-0 over Milwaukee to improve to 30-32. They've won 4 straight. For Mike Shannon, John Rooney, Mike Claiborne, Jim Jackson at the ballpark, for Dave Klein back at our Cardinals Network studios, Chris Raby saying, have a great hour and 20 minutes, and we'll talk to you at 6:20 for the Ameren pregame show right here on the St. Louis Cardinals Radio Network.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Here's your ESPN Radio 3-day forecast brought to you by Chief Bauer. Trust the experts at Chief Bauer Service Experts to keep you comfortable all summer long. Call 866-EXPERTS or visit them online at chiefbauer.com. You're going to need those ACs humming over the next week. Tonight, could get some thunderstorms, a low of 73. Wednesday, chance of thunderstorms, maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain. We sure could use it. High 93, low of 69. Hot and humid Thursday as well. High 93, a low of 69. Right now, sunny 96, feels like 104 in Champaign-Urbana.
It is the Tay and J Show, ESPN Radio 93.5. If you're watching the YouTube, take notice. I've lost about 20 pounds. That's what the flu does for you. One night, 20 pounds. It's not fun.
Stay away from me. You might still have that lingering in your system, and based on what you said you were doing a couple nights ago, I'd like to stay away from that if possible.
It is not fun, but boy, it's a great diet plan if you can get there. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you this honestly. I've been sick flu-wise 3 times in the last 10 years. One was last night, 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
One was in Vegas, and that was not alcohol-induced, nor was this one. And the other one was down at our farm like years ago. And I honestly, that's how bad the flu is. You do not forget when you get it. And luckily, every one of them have been like a 24-hour thing. So
yeah, I usually don't get it, so stay away from me.
I will. I promise.
Possible.
I'm over here. Now, Stevie J will get this tomorrow because I'm on this mic. Great.
Well, Lon, it's good to have you back.
Yeah.
We're easy in with an easy hour show here.
Right.
And we got plenty to talk about. We have the Warriors as the world champions for the second time in 3 years. But Illinois basketball has added yet another big man we didn't know much about.
Right.
And we still don't know much about. I think we pronounce it Matik Vesel, a Slovenian big man, 6'9", about 195, played for the U20 Slovenian national team, played for a pro team over there, didn't get paid, so he is eligible. That's not a concern. But he commits to the Illini last night, adds more depth to the front court. Seems like a skilled big man who can run the court. Pretty good rim runner, can finish around the hoop with some dunks, some layups. Seems skilled, but skinny. He's going to need some development in the weight room. Just your thoughts when you hear this. I know we don't have a huge breakdown. We don't know if this kid's going to be good or not.
Absolutely.
But what comes to your mind when they add another big man, long-term guy from Slovenia?
What came to my mind immediately, and I mean this, is that I hope Brad Underwood and these coaches can evaluate, because I don't know anything about him. We're going to trust him. You're eating up a 4-year scholarship when now you're starting to identify some really solid 2018 guys. And I just start thinking to myself, well, that's interesting because we don't know anything about him. Now, this might also speak to the way Brad Underwood wants to play basketball. And that's by getting not your traditional center underneath. And I think we knew that going in. But here he is bringing in a guy that we know nothing about. And I even asked you when I got here today, I'm like, did you and Derek Piper? It always amazes me how much you guys know about all these kids out there. You didn't even know much about this kid, but how would you?
We knew they were looking at some Europeans, and Antigua has some connections, and that's one of the things I find interesting here, because the last staff was really locked into Illinois, Canada a little bit,
right?
Ohio, maybe a little bit of Indiana, and towards the end, Florida they started to get into. But you were kind of locked into those.
Exactly.
Right? This staff, I mean, you are blanketing Illinois with Jamal Walker and Chin Coleman. That's not much different than what John Gross had.
Not at all.
But you also have gotten into Detroit a little bit with Chin Coleman. You're getting into Florida heavily with Antigua. Underwood has connections in Texas. Antigua has connections in New York. And because of his Dominican national team experience, he's got foreign connections.
All over the world.
So now we have each of these staff members has landed a recruit, right? I mean, you have Mark Smith going to Jamal Walker, a Boyd Bowden going to Chin Coleman, and I'm forgetting one. Allstork, I think, is going with Chin Coleman, and now you have Vessel going with Antigua. I find the connections to be really interesting.
Right.
I think that can be very beneficial because I don't expect Illinois to turn into Gonzaga, but Gonzaga has been using that resource of Europe for so long. It's hard to find big men.
Right.
It's so competitive in the States to find big men. I don't know if Vessel's going to be good.
Right.
I don't know if Boyd Bowden's going to be any good.
Absolutely.
But they're being creative in finding ways, and the fact that a guy like Antigua has the connection to be like, hey, this Vessel kid, you might want to check him out. And then when it comes to evaluation part, we're going to need 3, 4, 5 years to figure out if these guys are any good and to know how good evaluation they are. But given what Underwood has done at Stephen F. Austin, given what he did at Oklahoma State, at this point, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt. You have to give him the benefit of the doubt that he knows what he wants in a big man, and they have shown that the Charles Payton offer, that seemed quick.
I agree with you.
That surprised me. I mean, he wasn't getting a lot of high major interest. They don't care.
Wow.
George Condit was getting a bunch of mid-major, low-major offers. They come in and they go, I love this kid. Let's offer him, and he's probably going to get some more Power 5 offers at some point. But they know what they want in big men, and I think they got two complementary pieces here. And that a Boyd Bowden, what does he do well? Defense and rebounds. He was an elite rebounder at a prominent program up in Detroit. If he can do those two things, he can be a role player.
He'll be my favorite player.
Right, Lon's favorite player. I don't know why Lon didn't love Nanagwu back in the day then. But Vessel,
I liked him. I didn't love him.
Vessel, what does he do? He's skilled. He can run the court. Maybe he can hit some open shots. That's the book on him. Those, if one of those guys works out, that's nice. If both of them work out, oh my gosh, you got a lot in the post in 3 or 4 years. And this isn't a move about next year.
Right.
If you want to move about next year, find a grad transfer. I'm sure they'd love to add one still so they can redshirt maybe 1 or 2 of these guys. But this isn't about next year.
Okay.
And I kind of like that they're not just trying to patch holes.
I agree with you.
Right?
Right,
This is a long-term thing.
I'm glad you said that.
They don't care what other people think, because I've had people who I respect the heck out of their opinion say, what are they doing with these guys? Like, a Boyd Bowden was going to redshirt at UIC. Why are they taking him? They don't care.
Nope.
And I think too many coaching staffs the last 10 years have cared about that stuff.
They have.
And have tried to patchwork some things
and
or
it's
please
gotten
some
them in
people.
trouble.
I think Underwood, I like that he's kind of strong about that, his convictions, his evaluations. We'll see how it works out. But all of a sudden, you got 2 long-term big men you can develop, and they fit kind of the style of play he wants, where it's not the low post center. Of course, you're going to take a superstar low post center, and they'll kind of adapt to that. But these are 2 guys that seem to fit that, and I've always wanted a John Beilein here.
Yes,
a highly intelligent X's and O's guy who doesn't care what people think when it comes to recruiting. He goes over and gets Mo Wagner, and this kid's probably not going to be Mo Wagner.
No, but doesn't it feel like that?
But it feels like that. I mean, Michigan and Illinois are very similar basketball programs.
Yes.
Illinois, you can argue maybe a little bit more successful in their history, but Michigan's been pretty dang successful too. They had a down decade. Illinois has had a down decade.
Right.
Then they found their guy in Beilein, and they're one of the best programs in the Big Ten consistently.
I just love the, I don't want to say cockiness, it's the confidence that Brad Underwood carries. And I think we talked about that the day he even walked in here and did the interview with us. And even at his press conference, I watched that thinking, this guy is sure of himself. This guy thinks that he can win. He feels like he's put a staff together that can go out and evaluate talent and bring in what he wants. It's funny when we talk about this kid from Slovenia, which I don't even know where that's at.
Yeah, we got to get our fun facts.
Okay, I don't even know where that's at. But
and by the way, somebody asked, where does this put the class in the rankings? I mean, a Boyd Bowden was a 2-star. Vessel's not even rated. I mean, nobody's
number 1 in the country
in Slovenia, maybe.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, this isn't going to change their ranking.
No.
And those things really don't matter.
No, the one thing that does matter that I wanted to ask you, and then I'll talk back about Vessel, is what does this tell you about 2018? Because, we went from a long time ago thinking, all right, we've got everything in place. We've got Tillman in place, blah, blah, blah. Now you don't really need, you only have 2 scholarships for 18. Here's your guys you're looking at. Then all of a sudden it was, we don't have anybody this year. Now we got a ton of scholarships for 18. And now here we are this week saying, what, we've only got maybe 2 spots.
No, you got 3.
Or 3. That's true, because
All-Stork is a graduate transfer.
That's right.
And I think...
So I guess that's still 3.
I mean, if you're expecting a 2018 big like Condit to come in and make an immediate impact.
Good call.
I mean, now you're going to have Finke, Black as seniors.
Yep.
And Vessel and Aboig Bowden as second-year players. Maybe one of them redshirts this year. I would think it might be Vessel.
Right.
But, one of those two, because Aboig Bowden at least has played in the States.
Exactly.
He's got some size to him. He's already here for workouts. Vessel won't be here until August.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a steep curve for him, especially strength-wise. But, I mean, that allows you to develop some depth, develop some staggering of the scholarships as you go along there. So, yeah, I mean, 2018, 3 scholarships, and attrition happens.
No, that's a good call. Yeah, right.
So if you have 4, you have 4.
I'd forgotten about All-Stork. That's my fault.
So
I forgot
you still
about
have
him.
3 where you're looking for, Jasunmu, one of those wings between Finke and Horton Tucker, and probably a big like George Condit.
Nice.
Okay, let's roll.
Let's roll. I'm with you on this. And Tim Finke, by the way, is going to visit tomorrow, I think, right?
Derek Piper just reported that.
Okay, Derek Piper on it with IlliniInquirer.com.
I don't know where the thing is.
What happened to our bell?
Who's got the bell?
Kind of ruins the whole thing.
Did anybody steal our bell, Austin?
We're staring at Austin and Harry like they did it. It had to have been. They
Somebody
must have. Somebody stole it. We'll
Who
find
steals
this.
a bell?
Listen, all right, I took it. I wanted a bell at home. All right, I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm not going to sit here and go, oh my gosh, what a move!
Right.
Or be like, oh, this is terrible. I've never seen the kid play.
Right, exactly.
There's some YouTube video that's very intriguing. We'll see. I mean, It'll be 2 or 3 years before we can really kind of evaluate what this class is, but it's obvious he has reshaped this roster.
Yeah, big time.
Very quickly. I mean, if you take inventory of this line, you lose 70% of your scoring from last year.
Okay.
You lost JCL, DJ Williams, Malcolm Hill, Mav Morgan, Tracy Abrams, Mike Thorne, Jalen Tate.
Wow.
You lose 53% of your rebounds.
Okay.
You add Mark Allstork, who is a high usage, high scoring Horizon League guard.
Right.
I expect him to be pretty good.
I do too.
Do you expect him to be Malcolm Hill?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Right? And then you're counting on huge contributions and strides from your juniors, Michael Finke, LaRon Black, and Aaron Jordan's going to have to play.
Aaron's going to have to play. That's right.
Your sophomores, DeJon Lucas, Kipper Nichols, I like them both.
I love the way both of them developed last year. I loved it.
You're counting on big strides.
Yes.
Mark Smith and Trent Frazier.
And you know what? Maybe under Underwood, they can actually continue to make strides.
Yes.
Right?
Mark Smith and Trent Frazier.
You're going to need them.
Got to be good.
You're going to need them.
Got to be good right away.
That's a lot of pressure.
We're starting to see, Illinois sending out videos of Frazier hitting some threes, Mark Smith in a Illini practice jersey, fans going crazy, and that's great.
Yes.
There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of newness that brings a lot of intrigue. This is a team that's probably going to enter next season with expectations of being on the wrong side of the bubble, right? When it just comes to roster.
In my mind, they are.
But it's going to be a lot of fun to figure these guys out. It's going to be a lot of fun to figure out Underwood and the system, and to see. I think this year is just a glimpse of what's going to come.
Yes.
I think a lot of fans are putting a lot of pressure on next year. I think if you're just seeing what the future is going to be, that this could be a fun year to watch.
Without a doubt. It's part of how we work as humans. And this is not against Malcolm Hill or Tracy Abrams or a lot of these kids, Mav Morgan. They were all solid players for Illinois, but it's part of, unless you're Darren Williams and D Brown and you're getting to a level that we don't normally see at Illinois, the next year, you as a fan, me, I want to see some fresh faces. I want to get excited. For instance, this last year.
It's like, finally, that group's gone. Making me good now.
Right. And again, it's not a rip on Malcolm and those kids.
Dimitri and Mike Davis are gone. Finally. We'll be better.
But it was like, all right, I know what Malcolm's going to do. And it was great. And I loved every minute of it. But it's like, I know what he's going to do. I have no idea what. That's my bad. I have no idea what Trent Frazier's going to do. I have no idea what a guy like Mark Smith's going to do in his freshman year. So when you see stuff like that, it's one of those, I can't wait. I can't wait till next year to see some of these kids come out. And then you'll get a look at some of these big men. And definitely I'll go into the year not expecting anything from them.
It's going to be fun because there's an unknown ceiling there.
Yes.
But there's also, is the floor lower?
Right.
Because Malcolm Hill covered up a lot.
And I think about defense and rebounding. I think this team will be able to score, and I think Brad Underwood alone is going to convince them how they need to score. I just worry about defense, and I know he's good at defense, but I really worry about defense and rebounding.
Points,
That's right.
And you're going to have freshmen playing like freshmen.
Exactly.
Mark Allstork's probably going to have some
Yep.
Days where he shoots 16 shots and scores 12 points.
Yeah, ineffectiveness.
Right.
And again, I mean, I've seen LeRon Black get in foul trouble. I've seen Michael Finke look slow playing defense underneath. Now, that doesn't mean both those kids can't make strides, and that doesn't mean in the right system.
Yeah, and that's
that
the
might
intrigue.
be the key.
That's the intrigue.
In the right system, they may be able to stand out.
I mean, we saw John Gross make a huge impact.
Yes.
His first year.
Yes, he did.
Just a change of scenery, a change of voice for those guys, changed the way Brandon Paul was consistent for the most part. DJ Richardson, I talked about this with Robert yesterday. We always forget how great he was.
Oh, my goodness.
His senior year. I mean, the second half, he was the MVP of that team, and he had a great year. And Tyler Griffey finally got confidence, right? I mean, he's so inconsistent his first couple of years and just lost confidence for a long time. Then his senior year, he had a bad stretch in the middle of it, but he was pretty good.
He was.
So it was fun to watch that. It's going to be interesting to watch and fascinating to watch with Underwood his first year.
It'll be fun to watch. And you know that Brad Underwood, you get the sense of what he likes to do. And now you can kind of put the pieces in place. And I guess the one thing that I would worry about, you asked me to start the show, what was your first thought? My initial, and I don't know if it's because I'm gun shy now of the last two eras of Weber and Gross. I don't know if it's because of that, even though both had mild success. Well, obviously Weber had a lot more than John Gross, but there was part of me that sat there and thought, all right, I just hope these guys know what they're doing with regards to evaluating, which why wouldn't they? Brad Underwood's has proven every year that he can do what he wants to do and does it right.
John Gross is a pretty good evaluator. He went after some good players.
He did.
I just don't know if he
never got him.
I don't know if he could evaluate recruitability very well.
That's probably a better way to put it. And I just thought to myself, all right, you're getting a guy that went to UIC. And you're getting a guy that we don't know anything about in a 6'9" kid from Slovenia that you would hope that Gonzaga might be high on if nobody else. So I sit there and think, all right, well, those are two projects underneath, but we'll see how they can develop. And you never know if this kid turns into Tony Kukoc Part 2.0. I don't know. And
Croatia is next to Slovenia.
There you go.
So there, you're close.
Boom. See? And we pigeonhole these kids, right? So you expect him to come over here, be slender, run the court a little bit.
He's European, and the only other European I can think of off the top of my head is Mo Wagner. So he's going to be Mo Wagner, right?
And he's going to shoot well, and he's going to have all this, and he's going to have wavy hair.
It's just going to be fascinating.
It will be.
It'll be fascinating to watch. By the way, if you're a big numbers person,
what would we say if John Gross brought this kid in? What would we say in year 5 if John Gross brought in a Boyd Boykin and this kid?
Well, at least he's getting bigs. At least there's big people
Good call.
on the team.
In behalf of John Gross, he did have Tillman, right? He did have Tillman, so I'll shut up. Now, I'm not making fun of you, John.
Would you rather have Jeremiah Tillman or these two?
Probably Tillman. Probably Tillman for a couple of years, but I don't know how that's going to work out.
Tillman for 2 or a Boyd Bowden for 4. And Vessel for 5. This is an unfair question because there's an unused scholarship there. Right. I mean, there's going to be another scholarship with Tillman.
Why do I feel like Tillman's just going to blow up? Like, not blow up in a good way. Like, that is just going to be a mess.
I think there's a lot of risk there.
Yeah, I do too.
But there's a lot of talent.
I do. There is a lot of talent. I'd probably, honestly, at this point today, rather have Tillman for 2.
Okay.
I really would.
I like that you're saying that because a lot of Illini fans are not drinking the Tillman Kool-Aid anymore. New Illini basketball numbers, if you're into numbers. Trent Frazier, number 1.
Oh, you're actually talking about literal numbers.
Yeah, they got the roster out.
Okay.
Greg Eboig Bowden, number 11, taking the D. Brown number.
Wow. A 6'10" guy or whatever taking that.
That's like defensive lineman taking like 17 and 18.
Hey, and Harry brought in his thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's old news probably. I just had squirrel moment.
Mark Smith, 13.
Okay.
DeMonte Williams. Darren wasn't very good last night.
No, he wasn't.
DeMonte Williams, number 20.
Okay.
And Mark Allstork, number 24.
What did Frank wear?
Oh, man.
30, how do I not know
30,
that?
Right?
30. Yeah, good call. Good call.
And Tyler Underwood, walk-on, 32.
Okay. So those are the new numbers.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like Frazier once won. I like that. Just take it and see what you can do. I'm anxious to see him. I'm anxious to see Mark Smith. Allstork, yeah, you said it. I don't think he can be Malcolm Hill. That's asking a lot.
Yeah.
But let's don't forget he is a fifth-year guy that knows how to score.
If he could be 80 to 90% of what Ravonte Rice was,
that'd be great.
His first 2 years.
That would be great. I mean, basically, you're going to have a perimeter that can be at least exciting. Now, we'll see if they can score. We'll see if they can hit shots.
He wasn't very efficient.
No, he wasn't.
I always caution people. He wasn't very efficient
Well, when you're shooting in 7 seconds, maybe you don't have to be.
That's true. And he's got better talent around him, so his
that is true.
His efficiency should go up here, hopefully. All right, the Warriors close out the Cavs line 129-120 Game 5 win. I do have to say this. I know there are so many people that are disappointed about that series. The last 3 games were, in the first 2 games, the Warriors were amazing. The Cavs were great.
Yes.
The last 3 games. I thought the level of basketball was as great as I've seen.
It was fun to watch
in the NBA in a long time. And I know people were saying, "Oh, they got to play defense." There was defense.
Oh, there was defense.
There was just the highest level of shot making I've ever seen. I do think that series, the last 3 games, was highly entertaining.
Agree.
But the Warriors were one of the biggest machines of a team I've ever seen.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And now you've got them for the next 2 or 3 years, and they're not going anywhere. And I know Cleveland, I'm not sure what they can do. They'd have to trade, I think, to make something happen.
I mean, people are on Kevin Love. He's still a good player.
Well, yeah.
And if you trade him, what are you going to get back for him? Are you going to get a superstar? Like,
do you get Paul George for him? Does Indy give up?
I doubt that.
I don't either.
Do you really want Melo on your team?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. But back to what you brought up. Golden State took control of that game in the second half. Or in the second quarter.
That run.
Near the end of the first half. And I know J.R. Smith hit some crazy shots at the end of that thing that really kept that competitive. And I know that Cleveland stayed within that and kept it about an 8-point, 6-point game or 10 most of the way. But that run did it. That run sealed it.
It's amazing that the Cavs even stayed in that game.
Oh, I agree with you.
They got it to within 3, right? And
I totally
was sitting there
agree.
going, oh my gosh.
Right.
Like that team has a chance.
Yes.
Right? They should have won Game 3.
Yep.
And if they win Game 3, who knows what can happen in Game 5?
Amen.
They go back to Cleveland for Game 6. And I still think Cleveland over the next couple of years, if they just stay put,
can pose a problem.
Yeah, they're gonna pose a challenge. I think they have shown they're a worthy opponent, even though it only took the Warriors 5 games.
Right.
That was a competitive last 3 games. That I still think that team for the next 2 years can compete with the Warriors. But yeah, I mean the NBA, unless you're the Warriors and Spurs.
Oh,
I mean, the Rockets will continue to do what they should, which you should. I mean, it's not a complete failure if you get to a conference finals.
No.
Right? Or if you get to a conference semifinals.
Not at all.
There is still a great, season in that. But I understand a lot of fans, the regular season doesn't matter.
It's just
most of the postseason doesn't matter.
No.
Because it's going to be these 2 teams again next year.
It's just incredible. It's just too hard when you can basically put 3 gunners out on the court and all of them play at a high level. And if you need more than anything, Jeremy, the thing that stuck out to me last night is that Steve Kerr can rest guys. He can rest guys that are like Klay Thompson can sit for a longer time than normal.
Andre Iguodala is the 5th best player on that team.
I mean,
he's a great
These
NBA
guys
player.
are rested because they're not out there like LeBron every second. I know he has to come out on occasion. But these guys, Steph, Kevin, and Clay, I mean, these guys are all rested during the game.
And while LeBron's playing 46 minutes, triple-double averaging in an NBA Finals series, and it's not enough.
No, it's not.
Right? And last year, he needed the most epic comeback and a Draymond technical to do it. It's amazing what LeBron has accomplished. People are all going to say 3-5, but there are so many people out there 3-5. There was one series he was favored in that he's lost.
Isn't that crazy?
And that's the Mavericks. First year with the Heat.
That's exactly right.
That is the one NBA Finals that he was favored that he's lost.
And we all hail Dirk Nowitzki for that series, which was unbelievable.
Yeah,
and
we were all
glad
hating
he got
LeBron at that point, right?
Exactly, right.
There's a lot of people hating on Kevin Durant.
Last night, there's the one thing that I really am. Here's what I'm sick of. And this isn't a poke at you, because I know you get involved in this a lot more than I get involved in this. I'm so tired of social media to the point now where I don't even look at Twitter after a big game, like something like this, because I don't want to. And here's why. There's a guy that played basketball at SIU that I highly respect. He was a few years older than me. He was a hell of a guard, was all Valley. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to basketball. First thing I see as it ends, well, you're no Jordan. Blah, 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 right? And then I saw
Who is?
I know, right. And then I saw the other end of, well, Durant, you had to sign with him to win a title. I'm like, do we all, and here's the problem with social media.
We can't just enjoy.
No, that's exactly
sports.
right.
Like,
we can't.
We can't just enjoy watching sports anymore.
And
that was some of the best players we've ever seen on the court together. Like, nobody complained about the Dream Team winning.
No, that's exactly right.
And these players have the ability now, whether you like it or not. The NBA is trying everything to stop these players from leaving.
Right.
Right? But the Warriors...
they're super max contracts now.
The Warriors had a unique opportunity. The NBA spiked the salary cap so they could absorb Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant turned down money. And you know what? There's no other profession where we criticize somebody.
Amen.
For taking a great opportunity.
Right.
We don't blame Tom Cruise for accepting the $30 million blockbuster movie. That's just okay.
Right.
Like, instead of taking this indie film that's like, go for an Oscar or whatever.
Exactly right.
Like Kevin Durant made the decision that made him happy.
Yep.
Right? He went to a place where he could show his talents better, not play with Russell Westbrook, who would hog the ball.
Yep, exactly.
And Russ is great.
Yep.
For me personally, I would have been more entertained if Kevin Durant would have stayed in Oklahoma City.
Well, sure.
So for my selfish reasons, I would have rather had him do that, seen him play against Golden State again and try and beat him.
Yep.
But he's happier as a person in his life and in his career to go there.
And guess what he's got?
If Juan got offered by KMOX right now,
right,
not even more money.
No,
but he's going to be happier down there. He's working with better people than me.
Right.
He would just. I couldn't fault that guy.
No, exactly.
It would stink for me.
Right.
But I can't fault you for doing that. You're happier there. Your life is better there. It's only sports, and I get it. Fans pay money for all of these things, but it's his personal decision.
Amen.
And in the long run, how can you argue with it?
Amen.
Just the same thing with LeBron.
Yes.
In the long run, that was the best decision for LeBron, personally, professionally, and his, every reason. His legacy. I mean, Kevin Durant, people are, that one wasn't as good as LeBron in Cleveland. Or is he going to care about that?
No, he doesn't care.
Because when he's got 3 or 4 rings, we're going to start putting him up in that conversation, maybe a top 10 player of all time.
Guess who's the happiest guy on this earth right now?
And if he stayed with Russ and he's not winning a ring, all you people are saying, oh, he can't win it.
Yep.
He can't. So we want both these things.
We do.
We want him to stay there and to win a ring, but if he doesn't,
then we want to rip on him.
He can't be an all-time great.
That is exactly right.
He can't be an all-time great if he didn't win the ring, but he goes to Golden State, wins one, just like LeBron in Miami, and we want the best. We want both things.
Yep. No, you're exactly right.
If it weren't for us saying you're not anything without a ring, to Charles, to Karl Malone, to John Stockton, then I don't think these guys are doing this.
No.
Right?
I'll tell you this, too, and this is what I'll close on this. If you make $30,000 a year as opposed to getting a chance to make $50,000, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
You're going to jump on the $50,000 if you got a chance. It's better for your family, etc. If you make $350,000 a year and have a chance to make $400,000, that's a big jump. That's a big deal. When you're making $78 million instead of $85, yes, that's a lot. That's $7 million. Do not get me wrong, Jeremy. That would be hard to pass up on. But if you told me, Lon, you're going to make $75 million for the next 10 years, or you can make $65 million for the next 10, and you can win some rings and be considered one of the best of your sports, guess what? Yeah. I'm taking the 65. And I know that sounds crazy, and I know I'm giving up about, $100 million right there. But at some point, how much more do I need? How much more do I need? I want the ring. I want to be the best.
I just think there's so much noise about LeBron, about Kevin Durant, about the Warriors needing to, him needing to join them instead of beating them, and the Warriors needing him to beat LeBron again, that we just don't enjoy watching it.
We don't.
We don't. Awesome.
That's the thing. If everybody would put your phones down for a week and just watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
I mean, I know the narratives are fun.
Yeah.
The games are pretty cool to watch. Right? I mean, the games are, it's like watching Nadal Federer.
Right?
At some point, you got to just enjoy watching.
And that's getting interesting, by the way.
Because you're going to miss them.
Yes, you are.
You're going to miss those guys when they're gone.
Yes, you are. And Nadal getting a little closer.
Yes.
That's interesting. The only
Carp
Twitter...
and I talked a little tennis yesterday.
Did?
Yeah.
The only Twitter I want to see after a big event is Harry Black after a Stanley Cup final. That's the only guy I want to see on my Twitter feed is Harry, who's
Napa know-how.
How about that?
He's got that Napa know-how.
I thought I hit the button, but I guess I did. All right, listen, we got to catch a break. We got Derek Piper coming up, right?
Yep.
We're gonna talk to him and see how much he knows about a Slovenian. Is that how you'd say that?
Vessel.
Okay, we'll do it next. It is the Tay and J Show.
You already know Houlihan's Restaurant and Bar at the iHotel is a great restaurant, but don't forget about the bar. Fantastic drink specials and mouth-watering menu items from snacks to full meals, a nice selection of draft, craft, and domestic beers, and just about any cocktail you can imagine. Watch a game with multiple flat screens on all sides of the bar, or grab some tables and make it a party. Drink specials daily, plus Houlihan's is now serving a delicious hot breakfast 7 days a week. Houlihan's at the iHotel. Check them out at the corner of 1st Street and St. Mary's Road, just south of the State Farm Center.
ESPN Radio Sports Beat. From Charlotte, here's Dari Noka.
He had to have it go this way. He had to take over. He had to be the man, the reason the Warriors beat Cleveland for the championship. I've said that all along. We had to look at these NBA Finals after a Warrior championship and say, I don't know that they could have done it without KD. If we could just say that, then at least I would be able to justify his 4th of July jump. Not that he needs me to. What's the best way Kevin Durant could erase the thought, the assumption, that he jumped from the Thunder to the Warriors for no reason other than an easier path to a title? Be the reason the Warriors won it. It would be easy for Durant to jump from Oklahoma to Oakland, pump in 22 a game, play marginal defense, and watch Steph Curry, his 2-time MVP teammate, take over. Be an accent piece, so to speak, a contributor, and ride the coattails of an already great team to his first title. But KD didn't do that. He got 11 of 11 votes to grab NBA Finals MVP honors after averaging 35 points, 8 boards, and 5 dimes, shooting 56%. Don't expect folks in OKC to cheer for KD, but he's already shown that he doesn't care what they think anyway. In 60 seconds, I was just lucky to be a part of it.
Check out the
Your
new
four-legged
BMW.
friends need protection too. Pet insurance from Pekin Insurance covers cats and dogs at least 6 weeks of age or older as an enhancement to your homeowner's coverage. Choose between $2,500 or $5,000 worth of coverage for a variety of pet health services. You can even take your pet to the veterinarian of your choice. Learn more at PekinInsurance.com or ask your local agent about how to protect your furry family members. For pet insurance that is beyond the expected, contact Pekin Insurance today.
Going on 5 years, Rock's Place in St. Joseph has become the neighborhood sports bar and grill for a lot of folks in the area. Rock's Place is known for their delicious burgers, and they also have great daily food and drink specials. Plus, Rock's has plenty of TVs, so you can keep tabs on the Cubs and Cardinals all summer long. And while you're there, press your luck on one of Melody Music's video gaming machines. For delicious food, cold drinks, and good company, make it Rock's Place, 101 North Main Street in St. Joseph. Find them on Facebook, ROCHS in St. Joseph.
During warm weather, you need your AC to keep you cool. See your Champagne CarX man right now for an air conditioning performance check starting at $29.99. At CarX Tire and Auto, we can handle everything your car needs from maintenance to repair. And we'll get your air conditioning running perfectly just in time for summer. So don't sweat it. See your CarX man at any of our 3 Champagne locations for a $29.99 air conditioning performance check. All your car needs is CarX Tire and Auto.
Don't worry, call the CarX man.
Coach Mike Ditka is not just talking sports. What will he say next? Hear him here Monday and Friday mornings from 7:30 to 8 with Brother Johnny and me, Stevie J, on ESPN Radio 93.5.
Hello, I'm Austin Berkland with your 3:30 Sports Center update, brought to you by State Farm agent John Kaywood. Call 217-367-1105 today for all your home and auto insurance needs. The Illini have their 5th freshman signee of the offseason with Slovenian 6'9" Big man, not Big Mac.
He needs a few Big Macs.
Yes.
Get some weight on him.
Big man, Matic Vessel.
Matic.
According to Scout.com's Derek Piper, Matic averaged 7.7 points and 8.7 rebounds per game in the FIBA under-18 games. Illinois basketball will kill me with Eboik Bowden and Matic. We have NBA champion, and they are the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors defeated the Cleveland Cavs in Game 5 last night, 129-20. The Finals MVP was awarded unanimously to Kevin Durant. Durant averaged 35.2 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 5.4 assists per game in the Finals. The Cardinals have a doubleheader today against the Brewers, and the first game was won by the Cardinals 6-0. Lance Lynn threw 5 shutout innings, and Jose Martinez hit 2 homers.
Here we come.
Tonight, it's Nelson versus Gonzalez.
Okay.
So, Lackey, he didn't do too well last night. Yeah. He gave up 3 homers last night in the Cubs' 6-1 loss to the Mets.
He's still ugly, too.
That he is.
He's still rich.
Yeah, right. And his wife is hot. So there, that all worked out.
Kind of got life won.
And he has bright teeth now, which is something.
He's got 4. Does he got 3 World Series or 4?
3. Angels, Red Sox, Cubs. He went ABC.
That's pretty good.
Jeez.
Former Chicago Blackhawks goalie Scott Darling, he signed a contract with the Carolina Hurricanes today. And that, my friends, is the Sports Center update.
It's a hockey offseason. Forgot about that.
Yeah. That's an interesting move for the Hawks.
Ovechkin to the Blues.
Oh, you called it. You called it a while ago, and that would be fantastic. How about the Penguins? I know you guys probably talked about it yesterday.
How about them Penguins? They're good. I was telling her, every year they're like in the Eastern Conference Final. Is it like 6 of 7 years? It feels like that.
I think. And that's the other thing. Can we stop booing Gary Bettman? I mean, is that just such a cool thing to do?
What's the order of guys you'd boo of the commission?
See, I wouldn't boo any of them because I respect the hell out of what they do.
I know. I guess they work for the owners. That's what they're there for, is to get booed upon. It's amazing that Silver's the one who doesn't.
Right. That is funny.
Manfred, not yet. We don't know enough about him.
Stern get booed?
Yeah.
He did.
Stern was really good, though.
Well, I was going to say, he's probably the best owner ever, right?
Commissioner
ever.
He was pretty good.
He was pretty solid. Well, I shouldn't say ever.
I mean, he inherited a good situation with Magic and Larry there.
Yeah.
And Jordan just coming into the league.
Good call.
But he did a great job growing the league.
Yes, without a doubt. And then Roger Goodell might be the worst.
He's still doing. The owners like him. Because the owners keep making more billions and more billions.
So they're fine with him.
I think he's doing his number one job.
That is interesting. All right, it is time to head to the Jupiter's The Crossing phone line, only because I love this song. Are we going to play it again?
Oh, God.
It's Derek Piper, Illini Inquirer. You know why I like about it? Is because it shows me how much we're transitioning as
a
program.
New one, though.
One more time, though. You ready?
This is the last time.
Derek Piper.
This is terrible. You're really out of date.
So, gonna get a Slovenian.
Bro's gonna get some. Bro's gonna get some. 4 and 5 stars.
We're done with those.
Let's talk recruits now.
Big man.
A lot of hoops now. Yeah! With Derek Piper.
Oh, Derek Piper. I didn't see your travel expense report for your flight over to Slovenia. How much is that one?
Oh, man, I took a ship over there and then just kind of like hitchhiked through Europe, so it wasn't that bad.
I'm imagining him like in the Mayflower. It takes him 4 weeks to get across the sea.
Trying to write. He has zero Wi-Fi.
Where's the Wi-Fi on this thing? All right. Do we know the pronunciation?
Yes.
Matik Vassell.
Vassell.
We should have known Vessel was too simple.
Automatique. I like it.
Yes.
So what do we know about Matik Vassell, the newest Illini commit?
Well, first of all, we know the PR or the PA announcer is going to get a raise this year with Greg E-Boy Bogan. I found out that the G is actually silent, so it's E-Boy Bowden.
Wow.
Matik Vassell, though, 6'9", he's long, he's a very good rebounder. From Slovenia, played on their national team. He's going to play in July on their under-20 national team in the FIBA. And that's kind of the connections there with Orlando Antigua, who coached the Dominican Republic national team. That's kind of where he got his connections there. And I've been exchanging some Snapchats with him. I don't have his number, don't have his Twitter or anything like that. He doesn't even have Twitter. That's how we've been communicating. He told me that Antigua started recruiting him back in April. So this is kind of one that he's been working on, and he's kind of deciding between whether to sign a professional contract over there. He's been playing with the club team, or go to college. His mom was really big on wanting him to get an education, and he was really sold on just kind of the development plan that Brad Underwood and Antigua kind of laid out for him. And obviously, they also have Adam Fletcher to feature, which is going to be a big-time thing for him because he's really skinny. But you see a lot of intangibles there. His length, his mobility. He's able to drive. He's got a little bit of balance and athleticism to him. Just needs to add some strength. So I know this isn't going to be a big one on the radar in the Big Ten right now, but maybe a couple years down the road, some of those Big Ten teams will be like, whoa, where'd this dude come from?
Right. And Derek using a 4-year scholarship, obviously, on this kid.
Could be 5.
It could be 5. It's a good call. I mean, this is the total. Like I told Jeremy, I'm putting all my faith in Underwood and this staff to understand how that they can evaluate kids, and this is a perfect example.
Yeah, no doubt. They're very confident in their abilities to develop guys. And once again, they know this is bigger than just 1 year. And I think that Greg and Matik can bring something to the table potentially. Been asking around about whether one of them is going to redshirt, and they're like, no. They're going to have the opportunity to show that they can provide value. But long term, they like both of these guys in terms of being able to develop and kind of what they have to work with. Both are good rebounders, and they can block shots as well, especially Greg. So it shows the staff is thinking big picture, and they still have those 3 spots in 2018. So really bringing in that 5-man group in this freshman class, I think that it can be a really good foundation for the staff. And as Mark Smith and Trent Frazier and DeMonte get things rolling, and have these big guys develop, maybe you're starting to think, junior year, maybe this is a team that can be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, is there anything else we learned about this staff with putting together this class so quickly, Derek?
Yeah, they are relentless. I know that. And they're turning over every stone. They weren't lying about that one. And they operate a little bit under the radar, which is a little bit different than we're used to. But obviously utilizing their connections, and that can benefit you guys, the staff in certain instances, and not getting it out so other schools can jump on and get on board. So Illinois was obviously in early on this one. They were working the Eboy Bowden one for a while as well, and they work really hard. And I think that just the way their experience, everybody says is, this is a big time staff.
Yep.
And it's just a different feel in terms of their proven ability to develop talent and the trust level that these guys have and these coaches to get the best out of them. I think that's something that really stands out.
Derek Piper, IlliniInquirer.com. You can follow him on Twitter at DPiperScout. So I would imagine that's it for 4-year players. Are they still scouring the big transfer market? Is there anything out there, this late in the game?
I think so. I don't know who's going to be in terms of guys on the market. It's pretty thin right now, being that classes have already started and people have already reported on campus. There could always be a Khalid Lewis situation in terms of a big guy. I think that would be kind of the ideal situation for Illinois if a fifth-year center, legit center, kind of emerged as a fifth-year guy. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot else out there. Of course, I won't count them out in terms of putting work in and finding guys that maybe we haven't heard about. So, but they're pretty set on this freshman class in terms of being 5 guys and want to keep those 3 spots for 18.
Well, there you go, and you'd still have the 3. And I was thinking, too, except for Allstork, one of the guys that could fit that class, Derek Piper, is Tim Finke, and you announced today on IlliniInquirer.com that he's visiting tomorrow. How do they pay for that trip? That's a long trip from Champaign to Champaign. I kid, but how big is that to get Tim Finke on campus again?
Yeah, I think they just have a Gatorade waiting for him after he rides his bike over. But, yeah, he's going to come and hang out with the staff. Obviously, it's an opportunity that he gets a lot of the time just to really show up whenever he wants. But a little bit more formal, I think, in terms of probably going around campus. He's seen everything, but spent some quality time with some of the new guys, still building that relationship with Brad Underwood as well as the assistants and the support staff. So he's just going to get to hang out with them, spend some one-on-one time with them, watch them workouts. He said he wasn't sure if there was going to be an open gym. I know that would be an opportunity for him to play if they had one of those. But, yeah, he's going to go to campus and spend a little bit of quality time over there. I think Illinois obviously is still a big player, and they want to wing, but Vandy and Notre Dame are in there as well.
Yeah.
Derek, last one from me. What do you make of some of the offers later on, like George Condit in 2018? They jump on that, the first Power 5, a kid out of Chicago who has got some comparisons to DJ Wilson, which is a high comparison, obviously, turning into what DJ's turned into. But then a guy like Charles Payton out of Bloomington, they get on early, which surprised some people. What do you make of them? It seems like they're really making the state a priority.
Yeah, as you wrote in your column today, which you should check out on IlliniInquirer.com, really getting in on those in-state guys, like you said, and they like those athletes, those high-upside guys. And, George Condit, they think he has a really high ceiling. You might as well get in early on him, and he was really, really excited to get that offer. I know they really want an athletic big guy in 2018. They love to have a guy that could be a big-time impact guy at the 5, although Silvio D'Souza is probably their only option there, and that's going to be really, really tough. But Condit would be great, and Charles Payton, why not get in early? A guy that's only an hour away from campus, and he also has high upside with his athleticism. So And then you look down the line to Maury Burnett at Morgan Park and Adam Miller, really getting in early, and EJ Liddell. So, and it'll be interesting to see because, starting on Thursday, that's when they can start calling these soon-to-be juniors in the 2019 class, Francis Okoro. There's a lot of talent in this state, and the staff will be working it hard.
Derek Piper, Illini Inquirer. Follow him on Twitter at DPiperScout. He was a 2-star, his brother a 3. But we still love you, Derek. Thanks, buddy.
No problem. I hope to get off this shit pretty soon.
See you, Derek.
That was so funny. He goes, yeah, I just took a ship. I was like, wait, what'd you say? Okay, he said ship.
All right, so do you want a couple of fun facts about Slovenia?
Yes. I don't even know where it's at.
Slovenia, there are over 10,000 caves in Slovenia.
Wow. It sounds cold. Like, it sounds like it'd be a really cold spot.
I'm not sure I have the average temperature of Slovenia. Okay. I think it's like temperate. There's some mountains.
Oh, okay. All right.
But there's beach there. Not much beach, but
so it might not be all like Iceland.
There is a winery or vineyard for every 70 people in the country.
Wow.
They love their wine.
They love their wine, so they're healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy people.
Slovenia only has 46 kilometers of coastline, but it's heaven. Think Italian Riviera with cappuccinos, yachts, and gelato.
Wow. I bet it's beautiful.
There are over 400 brown bears in Slovenia.
See.
And there's 60% of Slovenia is forested.
And brown bears like people that drink wine.
They like to eat people?
They love to eat people that drink wine.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
I would not battle a bear.
The first married couple to summit Everest were from Slovenia.
Really? Well, that's neat.
Yeah. The world's oldest vine at 400 years old is in Maribor, Slovenia.
Okay, that's a city. Is that the capital of Slovenia?
No, the capital of Slovenia is
Bucharest.
I thought it was on here. Oh, capital is, I have no idea how to say this.
I have no idea.
Jablanja.
Okay, yeah.
Translates to the loved one.
Jambalaya.
The world's largest ski jump is in Slovenia.
Oh, now that would be cool.
And has been the site of 60 world record jumps.
Okay, that'd be cool. So Eddie the Eagle was probably over there.
Is that the ballsiest Olympic sport?
Yes.
That or luge?
I mean, people die. Right?
I mean, have you ever watched those ski jumpers?
Yes. I would do that. I mean, I would love to be able to do that. Like, I'm that kind of a risk guy.
I mean, you'd freak out. The minute, I would freak out like the guy that,
Yes, that perished. The one thing, though, that's going to happen is as soon as I got into the air, I'd feel my skis start to come apart, and I'd be like, oh, crap, I can't hold this. And then I'd do
I'd be saying worse things than you just said. I guess
on the air.
I guess the people are very, very good looking.
Really?
Slovenians. That's what this fun fact sheet says. So.
Good news to the Illini undergrads here.
Vessel's a pretty good looking dude.
Yeah, he looks like a Vassell.
Vassell, sorry.
Vassell.
I got to get my pronunciation.
He'll sell himself when he gets on campus. Ding. That was bad.
We had a commercial break.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that, right? No, wait. Yeah, I need a commercial break. It's the Tay and J Show.
Hanson's Auto Repair in Urbana is a family-owned and operated full-service garage. For over 40 years, they've offered friendly atmosphere, quality work, and reasonable prices. Whether it's an oil change, brake service, or engine replacement, Hanson's Auto does it all. They're a locally owned dealer who cares, providing fast, comprehensive, and expert service. Family-owned, operated, and trusted since 1966. Hanson's Auto Repair, 1202 East Washington in Urbana. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Visit them online at hansonsautorepair.com.
Hey, what are we doing for your birthday party this summer? Well, I was hoping to have a cookout like last summer. What? Don't you remember all those mosquito bites we got last year?
Good news, girls. Not only is Prairie View taking care of everyone's dandelions, now I'm going to take care of all their mosquitoes, too.
Yay!
Enjoy a bug-free summer. For all your mosquito control needs, call Lindy at Prairie View Landscaping and Turf Management at 355-9422. That's 355-9422 for mosquito control from Prairie View Landscaping.
Protect your future with AA Marshall Home Inspection Services. Buyer's inspection with a buyback guarantee and seller's inspection. No surprises before closing. Owned by me, Aaron Allenbaugh, and my wife Kim, and serving all of East Central Illinois. Get more details and schedule your inspection today at aamarshall.net.
Guidance, trust, protection, service. It's the mantra of GTPS Insurance. When you work with GTPS, you'll never have to call an 800 number in a different state. You deal with people who live and work in our community and know it's important to your business. GTPS is your local source for business insurance, property, general liability, workers' compensation, and group health insurance, and they'll work with you to formulate the best package for the needs of you and your business. Contact a GTPS insurance agent today at 359-9000 or visit online at gtpsinsurance.com.
It's a familiar place you know. It's a relationship to hold on to. It's a place for families, a part of growing up, and a key to staying healthy. There are warm, friendly faces, people you trust because you know you're in good hands, because you know there's complete passion, professionalism, and heart. If it's your first time or another visit, you get the care you deserve at Illini Smiles Dental Care. Dr. Shu, Dr. Fott, and Dr. Lou and their team are ready to see you now. Illini Smiles Dental Care, 303 West Springfield Avenue in Champaign. Book your visit online today at IlliniSmilesDentalCare.com. That's IlliniSmilesDentalCare.com. Illini Smiles Dental Care. We love to see you smile.
Hi, I'm Troy Lands from Lands Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. For a limited time, Lands is offering special financing for 6 years or up to $1,000 trade-in allowance. Your choice, with approved credit on any qualifying trade system. So call Lands at 1-800-AIR-REPAIR for details or find us online at landsinc.com. And remember, it's hard to stop a train. I'm Troy Lands, and you can count on my company because you can count on me.
See Lands or visit train.com for complete program eligibility dates, details, and restrictions.
Sure, we've been called a mom and pop store. We take it as a compliment. After all, we are family owned and operated with 2 generations actively involved, and 5 of our team members have been with us for around 20 years each or longer. We run our business with old-fashioned customer service as our foundation, and we wouldn't have it any other way. Add our great selection of hand-picked mattresses, all proudly made in the USA at guaranteed lowest prices, and we're sure you won't find a better deal anywhere. Visit us and experience the Illini mattress difference today.
The season for spring cleaning is here. Freshen up your finances with Busey. Review your budget, pay down debt, and get organized. With Bill Pay from Busey, see and pay all of your bills through eBank. Plus, the Busey mobile app puts your account at your fingertips. For additional resources to spring clean your finances, visit Busey.com or stop by one of our many convenient locations today. Busey, your dream, our promise. Member FDIC.
Coach Mike Ditka is not just talking sports. What will he say next? Hear him here Monday and Friday mornings from 7:30 to 8 with Brother Johnny and me, Stevie J, on ESPN Radio 93.5.
This year just continues to be troubling for Lon. I have
You're struggling through this thing?
The whole right arm, was numb for like 3 weeks. My fingertips are still numb. Is that good?
Probably not.
And then I had the flu yesterday, and then I just gashed my foot.
How did you do it? God, you are falling apart.
It's starting to bleed.
So I got 16 years before I start to fall apart. I better enjoy it now.
I guess 46 is the ding. That's the age when you just go downhill in a hurry.
Is John Gross on the line ready for us? Carp couldn't find him yesterday.
Harry was calling.
Next question.
Oh, there he is. How about that? All right.
Carp couldn't get a hold of him. He just kept saying goodness gracious.
Well, I wonder why. John Gross probably wouldn't return his call.
We brought Austin Birkeland in. I got a couple Cubs questions to start our next question and end the show. Austin, the Cubs are batting Anthony Rizzo leadoff. Is this a desperate move?
I mean, it's got to be considered a desperate move. But
yes.
What other moves left are there?
How many people have batted leadoff?
Schwarber, Zobrist, and Rizzo, I think, and Happ. So 4 guys. 4 guys total.
Why don't you just go with the traditional lineup for about 4 straight days?
That's what I'm wanting. That's what I'm wanting to know. But
I only
it's
say
never
that.
Happening.
That's not me as the Cardinals fan saying that. It's me reading Twitter and Facebook
Joe
with
Madden
every
is getting
Cubs.
a little cute.
Yeah, feels like it a little bit. Who'd you put leadoff? Is it Zobrist?
I would leave Zobrist in because he's the most consistent on-base guy.
Yeah, I agree with you. All right, Johnny.
Next question.
Austin, the Cubs' first 5 picks were pitchers. I think 9 of their first 10 were pitchers last year. What do you think so far of their draft?
It's exactly what they need. Load up on pitching, find a gem in there, because that's all you're trying to do in the last picks of the first round and into the next rounds of the draft. Find those gems in there, develop the rest into bullpen type pitchers and hope for the best. And that's what the Cubs mantra is right now. They have the position depth just to get those pitchers in there.
You know, it's funny. You got your World Series, and there's a chance you're going to win a couple of more. You never know. But it is funny how you think, all right, they went all in here, and now all of a sudden they're going all in here with pitching. It's like, should you have mixed them in a little bit better? But you know what? You got your World Series, so it doesn't matter. Right? I agree.
Next question.
All right, Jeremy, what do you think of the White Sox first couple of draft picks?
Well, we ordered a burger to start. Maybe next year we'll get a beer. Everybody was saying that yesterday. Jake Berger, Missouri State, Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year.
Missouri State?
Third baseman, more of a DH. He's just got pop and high OBP. And then their next pick, Gavin Sheets, Wake Forest first baseman. He's a lefty. Berger's a righty. High OBP, great power.
Okay.
So that is what Hahn needs. And the White Sox have needed this for so long.
Yes.
High OBP, skilled hitters rather than toolsy, athletic outfielders who have so much development to go. They're getting hitters like last year with Zach Collins who are skilled already and can probably get to the majors within a year or two.
I like it.
Next question.
All right, Lon, would you rather sign Lance Lynn to a 5-year, $90 million deal or trade him at the deadline?
I have changed my mind on this in 1 week. I would keep Lance Lynn.
He's been awesome.
He has been awesome. And when you think back through his career,
what if it were $100 million? 5 years, $100 million.
That's 20 a year, isn't it? Yeah, because they have the money and they're getting ready to do that big TV deal. The money doesn't scare me anymore. It's the years, right?
He's 30 years old now, right?
Yeah, I'd take 5 years with Lance Lynn. I mean, all he does is throw fastballs. So I know he just is coming off injuries, but he has been one of the most consistent Cardinals pitchers for the last 5 or 6 years of anybody on that staff. And how do you win? You win with pitching, right? Unless you've got a lineup loaded like the Cubs.
And I know Lynn's coming off a serious injury, but if you have Lynn and Leak, at least you know and Carlos Martinez looks like an ace.
If that was your 4-5 every year, Lynn and Leak.
Well, if that's your 3-4,
well, even then, you're sitting there going, all right, we're fine.
Next question.
All right, boys, Mayweather and McGregor reportedly have a set date and venue for a fight.
Ooh.
Will either of you pay to watch?
I mean, I'll go to Hooters and pay like the $30 and
buy some beers.
Yeah,
that's the way to go. That was exactly my answer. Let's all do that.
I mean, that's like the equivalent of renting a movie is going to Hooters for a fight. Like, I'm okay with that. I'm not going to pay $89.
I love how Austin's like, I mean, I'll go to Hooters. Like,
no.
Hell, I'll go to Hooters tonight.
Or somebody else buys it. I'll go watch it for the spectacle of it. But Mayweather's going to kick his butt.
I have never paid for a fight or anything. I've never done that.
I did for Mayweather Pacquiao.
Okay.
But I went to a bar and there was cover there. So you had to pay like $20 cover or something like that.
My brother has done it once for Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson in 2002.
I kind of want to see this fight a little bit because I think
it's
McGregor's so cocky.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying for it.
You know why they're both doing it? They're going to get so much money.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
McGregor's going to get his butt kicked, but he's going to take home like what? $50 million.
It's not even getting his butt kicked either. It's just going to be by score in the 12th round.
Yeah, that's the part. That's going to be boring.
Next question.
All right, the Nationals blew their 11th save of the season. Why haven't they traded for a closer, Austin?
Because they don't really need to right now because the NL East is so wide open.
Correct answer.
It's so closed down by now that they're just waiting until the trade deadline where the market settles out a little bit and get their closer, probably Robertson.
Jeremy wants you to trade, though. He wants
There's
them
a lot
to trade.
of relievers out there, too, so they're probably not wanting to pay the certain price the White Sox want. The White Sox want them to eat some of the salary. The Nationals are sitting in a position where there's a lot of teams with closers.
Yep.
They could probably not have to pay that.
Now here comes the best.
Next question ever?
Here it is.
I agree. I think I put this one together. Mike Matheny is a grandpa.
Wow.
Tate Matheny had I think it was a baby boy this morning.
Okay.
Name a better looking grandpa.
You can't.
No.
You can't. I don't even care if you're a Cubs fan. You have to look at that dude and be like, why are you so good looking?
Is he 46?
He's older than me, I think, by like a year. That dude is just good looking.
Jim Carrey? Is Jim Carrey better looking than
hell no. Not even close.
Is Clooney a grandpa?
Clooney, maybe.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, he just had his first
I think Matheny's better looking than Clooney.
Wow, that's a statement.
Matheny, okay, hold on. I'd have to ask females, but I think here's the key with him. And by the way, I gotta do this. We got to get to this.
How about Pierce Brosnan?
Pierce Brosnan's a pretty good looking dude.
I would say Pierce.
Okay. I don't know. Especially with a hat on. Matheny without a hat.
Not in a baseball uniform?
Right. Right. I think in a baseball
I don't know,
uniform.
in a suit, he's pretty good looking.
I think women are just like, they're just like, wow.
They get to see his butt.
Tiff saw his butt and liked his butt. I mean, he pretty much has it all.
That's an exact quote. He's got a good butt. Yeah, he's good looking.
Whatever, Matheny. Learn how to double switch.
All right, I can get used to that hour-long show. Derek Piper, IlliniInquirer.com. Thanks to him. Thanks to Harry Black.
Hammered that show.
Thanks to Austin Birkeland. We'll be back with a full show tomorrow.
My foot is bleeding. My foot is now bleeding, and I'm going to show the YouTube world here in a minute. We'll see you tomorrow. It is the Tay and J Show. Go Cardinals.
The Urbana Park District presents Neighborhood Nights. This Wednesday, June 14th, join us in Southridge Park and hear Big Creek Guitar Band. They have acoustic rock, blues, originals, and you'll love it. 6:30 to 8 p.m. Free popcorn and lemonade, fun activities. You can meet Urbana Park District officials. And we want to thank our sponsors, Stevie J Broadcasting, Shambana Moms, First Federal, the Urbana Parks Foundation, and CUMTD. For details, you can visit our website at urbanaparks.org.
The official fan store of the Fighting Illini is moving. Game Day Spirit, currently located at 1422 South Neal Street, is moving to the corner of Neal and Kirby in Champaign this July. In the meantime, they're preparing for the lowest prices of the season to be available during their moving sale in June. Stay tuned for more information and follow them on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram by searching Game Day Spirit. Stay in the know of all things Game Day and all things Fighting Illini with Game Day Spirit, the official fan store of the Fighting Illini. Tuesdays can't get any respect. Every week it's like, I can't believe it's only Tuesday. No one ever asks, how was your Tuesday? But now there is something exciting about Tuesday. The Tune-Up Tuesday sale at Chief Bauer Service Experts. Get an extra $10 off our lowest sale price on an AC Precision tune-up. That means you'll get a $120 tune-up for only $59 when you book online today at chiefbauer.com. The Tune-Up Tuesday sale at Chief Bauer Service Experts. Take that, Saturday.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.